Oh, hello everybody. I don't know why I said oh.
Why are you surprised by that?
I surprised myself.
I gave you a countdown chart.
You did. It was beautiful. And then I surprised myself somehow. Hello everyone. Welcome to Swindler's Den and the Mythic Odysseys of Theros. This is session 3. And we are here today to get rumbling. Ukulele, apparently. Before we start off today, a few things. We are doing acts of God for this channel. So every 5 subs is a major act where things can go wrong, and every 500 bits is a small, minor effect by the gods. We have 1 sub that rolls over from last session, so we are only 4 away from major. The one there, if you want to show your support to the channel, we would love that. Other than that, I mean, follow Twitter, go to YouTube, Discord. They should be appearing in the chat. And Grizz, do you have anything you want to add to announcements?
I just went blank, so I'm not sure what you said, so I'm going to say no.
All right. Well, yeah. Mondays, Morris, and Fridays, Fandover on this very channel. So with that, we will get into the recap. Last time, our champions were set out on their task to find the magical items to stop the returning of the Planet Eater that was going to be brought about by Erebos, the god of the underworld. And on their way through the polis of Akros, they very soon saw lightning strike from a clear sky down onto a tree towards the essentially the temple where the monarchs lived within Akros, foreshadowing a very dire event that was about to happen in Akros. As they made their way to leave the polis, they were greeted by some storm giants that were about to lay siege upon Akros for having a weak ruler that was not ruling in the way that their god Keranos wanted them to. Our champions decided they were going to head the other way and leave Akros through the more dangerous exit until Ukrit decided he wanted to still go that way, for it was his destiny to head out the front door instead of the back.
The wall was open. Why would it open if it was not for us to go through?
As the Colossus of Akros got into the fight to defend the polis and did crumble the wall, leading Ukrit to believe even further that was the exit, he made his way outside before being pushed back in by a large gust from one of the storm giants, and they headed the opposite direction. They made their way over to the bridge that crossed over that chasm, and with a little rumbling from a purple worm underneath and a Pryton attacking from the sky, they were able to make it across and found they would not be able to make their way back into Akros that way, for the guard is not allowed to let people cross. So they are now on the outskirts of the Badlands of Torforos. There's a lot of names. Yeah, Furboros, where the Minotaurs live. And
hey, I'm a Minotaur.
Our champions are about to see if the stories of the Minotaur are true, or are they all as nice as our Yegor here.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. So as you guys awaken, I believe we are all good to just awaken. Yep, nobody's done anything in the chat, so it is a clear sky morning for you guys to wake up to.
Okay.
Well, I forget. Was I the one who knew where the harpies were?
Yes, you knew that both harpies and cyclops can be found within the Badlands.
Yes. We must go this way to get to the harpies. I believe that it will be the easier of the two, but they're not so bad for being called the Badlands, so we should be okay.
I mean, you're the expert here. I'll follow where you go.
All right.
Lead the way.
I spend an hour prepping my spells.
Why did you not prep spells last night?
Because they only activate after I've had a long rest. The magical energies, it's very exhausting, you know. You can't prep them the night before, and I was too tired, too unfocused. I was Ukrit the Unfocused at that time. The open hour's gone by, and I've prepped all my spells.
It did not shut up for a single moment.
No, talking the whole time.
So before you lay the very barren landscape, there are like the beginnings of rocks and crags that come out. There are some scarce bushes, but it's very desert-esque out here in the Badlands. There is a lot of open ground, and Igor would know that there are there's minotaurs that kind of wander on their own, but there are 3 major minotaur groups that you probably want to avoid because they are not good.
Yeah, relay this information.
So, and because you've lived in this area and you would have been taught like what to avoid if you come this way, the ones that are going to be closest to you in the southern part of Forberus would be the Bloodhorn Minotaurs, and you'll be able to tell them easy because there's just blood covering their horns. And they're very sharp. And then, so the Bloodhorn Minotaurs kind of traverse the southern part of Forberus, and then there's a center labyrinth. It's not a true labyrinth because it was created naturally, but that's like kind of the center hub to the Badlands that leads you to each area.
Is this the maze that I would have been in?
Yes, you would have gone through this maze.
But I mean, during my life-changing event.
Yes, this is that same maze.
That is
where
that
it happened.
maze. Okay.
Yes. And then to the north of this maze, there before you reach Scophus, which is your home polis, there is two other Minotaur groups, the Rage Gore Minotaurs and the Fellahide. You don't think you should have to go that far. You'd have to run into those two, so you'd only have to worry about the Bloodhorns. And yeah, because beyond that, beyond that's another labyrinth, which is the one that protects your polis, and that's more of a magical labyrinth that shifts and changes, whereas this main one you're going through is a natural labyrinth.
Yes. Well.
So.
Go on.
No, I mean, where are we going for these harpies, or is this just kind of a thing where we go somewhere, they'll show up?
I believe harpies, they like to they like to be around cliffs, right?
Yes. So they're around cliffs. If you want to roll a nature check for me, I can.
That sounds like a plan.
Because
I don't want to say something and then be like, "Oh, that's not what they do." 15.
Ooh.
15. Yeah. So you will know. 1 second. The thing didn't loop like I wanted it to.
Oh, the music is gone.
So
naturally quiet in the Badlands.
Within the labyrinth, the harpies will be further north. So you'll have to go towards those other minotaurs, but you shouldn't go as far as they are. The exit will be before you get to those minotaurs, and they're in a place called the Death Bellow Canyon. So it's on the further north side of the natural labyrinth, but it's not as far north as the other minotaurs.
Well, we venture through the labyrinth, and then if we hit Bloodhorn minotaurs, we've gone too far. To the north.
I'm
I believe you just told us the Bloodhorns are in the southern area.
Did I say that? I don't know.
Yeah, Bloodhorns are southern.
That is what I said. Yes.
To avoid the Rage Gore and the Fellhide.
Right.
I was writing notes as you were telling us this. Igor, as you were speaking to yourself out loud about what you do or do not know.
I do not know much, let's be honest. Well, Let's finish a
No
full.
time like the present.
Yeah. So how are you guys gonna be traveling this? Are you just gung-hoing it for the labyrinth, or are you gonna try and stealth your way across these badlands, or what do you think?
I'd probably just walk.
Buy our way through.
I'm not. Whatever happens, happens.
That's true. It is whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I
Thinking
mean,
that's gonna get us killed.
probably.
Well,
Yeah.
stealth or sprint?
Well, I don't know how good we're gonna be at hiding 3 people who are like 8 feet tall. I don't know how well
You'll
stealth's gonna work out.
Be surprised. There's many people who are 8 feet tall up this way.
Well, I
then
believe
maybe we'll
all
have a
these
better
rocks
chance.
are even bigger, so we just hide behind the rocks, and I think we're covered. Worst comes to worst, we all hide behind Mayapple here. She's as big as a horse.
I believe.
Alright.
You know what? I'm not going to go there.
All right. So you guys are just heading forward, not bothering with stealthing, or
I don't think so.
If we were meant to die, we would die.
Of course,
Alright.
Igor. Now you're getting it.
all right. If anybody wants to make perception checks, you can as you're traveling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, I'm very perceptive.
I am not.
Within the first hour,
Oh.
you and Mayapple don't really see much. Like, it is pretty hot here, so you get
Distracted.
yeah, you're distracted from first off running from these storm giants, as well as this is desert-esque. So when you get those open spaces, the wind starts to waver the air, so you can't really tell what's coming, and sometimes you see things that might not be there. Igor probably actually thinks he sees groups coming through the vapors every once in a while, but is quickly reassured by Sparks and Ukrit that there is nothing there. And Sparks and Ukrit, you see like a passing eagle. For this first hour, you guys don't see anything. It is a very inhospitable place to live, so there's not a ton of creatures out here. And the ones that are usually don't move through the day as much. It's more they move more during the evening where it's not as hot out. So the first hour is fine. It's about a 2-hour trek to this labyrinth. So if you want to do one more perception check as you move through the rest of these badlands here.
Ooh.
Nope. Still not
I
paying
think
attention.
Ooh,
after not
okay.
seeing anything, and then every time Igor says the wind is a bad guy, and I think after a while I'm like, there's nothing to worry about here. It's just the wind again.
No, I tell you, there's bad things all around all the time. It's weird we have not seen anything yet.
I'm telling you, not even God himself could kill us now.
Yes,
There's nothing in
I-
this desert.
Mayapple moves
I'm
like
starting
10
to believe
feet
that there's
away
no
from him.
bloodhorns
He's walking
even.
now.
Mayaple's moving further away from Ukrit. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's like Mayaple's
10
just
feet
over it
further.
at this point and just moves past the group, not even paying attention anymore. Igor still thinks he sees things every once in a while, and Ukrit's given up on trying to see things. Spark, you're still trying to pay attention as much as you can, but you're not really seeing anything either. And soon enough, you guys creep close enough and start seeing the rocks start to narrow and become more solid as they start making their way into the maze of the Badlands. So you're right on the edge of it. I haven't chucked you in there. You're right on the edge. So if you need to do anything, want to say anything before we head over there, up to you.
I once spent many months looking for a magical apple in this maze. It is where I first met my hero patron, whose name I cannot remember.
Heracles.
Heracles. I'm gonna write that down. Heracles.
Oh my god.
He
I mean, did you-
is greatest hero in all the land.
I'm sure. Did you end up finding the apple?
Yes,
Oh,
but
good.
only after his help.
Did you
Well,
Did you try leaving the barren wasteland you called home to go to somewhere with greener pastures? Perhaps you could have grown an apple.
Well, that was the purpose. We were going through there to get the magic apple that could grow in these lands.
Well, it seems as though after all your hard work, you've brought the apple to home. And I point to my apple.
Oh, I knew it.
Yes, so Sparks and Ukrit would have heard of Heraclos because he's one of the newer gods to join the Pantheon. Mayapple, it's up to you if you would have heard that or not. You're kind of more out in the wilderness than some of the other people, so you might not have heard of newer news.
Is it nature related or no?
No, he's
Then
the
probably
god of
not. She
the
doesn't
god of
care.
champions, essentially. Yeah, so his whole purpose is to help create new champions for Theros.
Yeah, he's got a little satyr friend who always says the games and stuff like that.
So yeah, you guys ready to head on into the labyrinth?
All right. Does any of us know how to fly?
no.
Usually things our size are not meant to fly.
Well, I've seen some birds that disagree.
Push you off
But,
the
all
cliff
right.
and you'll fly
We'll
for
just
a few
have to do
seconds.
this. We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna take out a dagger.
Okay.
And every so often as we go in, I'm going to chip into the walls to mark where we've been.
Okay. I will let you, as we go, you can use the paint tool to just kind of paint on spots when you chip into the wall.
Okay.
Right. I will drag you guys over to this labyrinth. So, we are going to be doing turn order because the labyrinth has things that need to move inside of it as well. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. So, we're at the very bottom. How does dynamic lighting work for everybody? Is it good on your computers or is it too
I
bad?
am seeing it.
Mine
I
usually
can
works.
see the hall and part of the corner, so.
Yep.
I'm
Mine's
just gonna
a
test.
strong maybe. We'll see how it hangs
Okay.
out.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. If
the
if
drop works,
it's too
yeah.
hard on your computers, I can turn it off for people too. So we'll see how it goes. Because mine was really bad when I first tried it.
Yeah.
So
What
Oh,
is
wait.
this computer
She said she's
you talk of?
staying with her.
Who said that?
so yeah.
What gods are they
let's
talking
roll.
about the computers?
Yeah. If it is this a good marching order for you guys, or do you want to switch it up? I just kind of stuck you all in there.
I mean, I'm good with this.
I'm fine with it.
As long as Mayapple can stay 10 feet
Yeah,
away
I
from
would.
him
I just.
for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this actually makes sense, yeah. The two back people who should be in back are in back.
Okay.
Yes.
We will roll turn orders then.
Initiative.
Initiative. Let me get up the initiative things.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, just in time, Igor. 18 from Igor, 20 from Mayapple. Ooh. There we go.
Damn, we rolling high.
What?
And
Who said?
Nothing surprising us.
let me add in the labyrinth. I'm just going to use
My
a
initiative
generic.
definitely says whatever will happen will happen.
Let me get a generic token that doesn't matter to be the labyrinth. Don't worry about what it is.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's just Yegor's old token.
No.
You can't fool me.
All right, so Mayapple is first. I will let you, because this is the narrow hallways. If you want to hold your movement until somebody else moves, I will allow that.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of have to wait for everyone, don't I?
I mean, you can move. You can move through allies too. So if you want to get in front, and then everybody will move past you as well,
Okay.
you can. But up to you.
Sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And
So the audience will also only see from Igor's point of view. So you guys are on
Oh,
board
sure.
with Igor.
Yes, do not worry. Everyone follow me. I've been through here many a time.
Yes, so it's not dark in here. There is natural light coming from the sky, but it's just because there are natural walls that go up way above your sight of line, that are made from rivers running through here many years ago, that create this natural labyrinth.
okay. Since there's different directions to go, I'm going to wait since
All right.
our guide is
Yeah.
behind me now.
Everybody in the labyrinth is going to move now. I mean, no guys. And... Alright. And that is Sparks. Start smooching.
Okay, I'm gonna move up 5 feet just to get lay of the land. I'm gonna sneak ahead of Mayapple just to see what's down these ways. Okay, seen anything. And then I'm gonna move behind Mayapple and hide as a bonus action because I'm now a level 2 rogue and I can do that.
Yeah, and are you guys trying to stealth through here at all, or just kind of clopping through?
I'm clopping through because as far as I know, there were no tribes in the... I was not described any threats in the maze.
Mm. Yeah, if anybody that wants to stealth, you can roll stealth, and that'll just be your stealth for the whole...
I will say yes, it might be good for us to stealth.
Also, it's going to be hard for me to stealth if I am chipping marks into the walls.
It'd be loud for like 1 second and then back to sneak. Yes?
Yeah, if anybody that wants to roll stealth can. We have a 17 from Sparks already.
I'm definitely like going wall to wall, like pressing up against it and like peeking around the corner and then like
She actually rolled well.
Yeah, that's a 2, which makes it a 1.
like trying to squeeze against walls, and his armor's just scraping along the wall as he goes.
Yes.
I guess I don't need to walk the walls anymore if you are.
Alright, that is Igor's turn, as a matter of fact.
Yes, so, one thing you have to know about the maze, you always go left. You always go left. Okay?
Alright.
I mean, would it work if we just always went right? Isn't it the same concept?
You must always go left.
Okay, you're the expert.
Alright, Ukrit.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4... And I shall chip into the wall right here.
Alright. Mayapple.
Alright, going left, so 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I don't want to get too far ahead, so she'll wait there, just looking around, see if she hears something.
Do you see anything over there?
If you want to do a perception check to see if you hear anything. You don't see anything yet.
I didn't see anything on my screen, so I didn't think so. 11.
You do hear very far off, like it's not close to you yet, but you do hear like the grunts of a minotaur, and you hear something clanking together as it moves. But they're both pretty far out from you. You can't really tell where it's coming from, but you know there are other things moving in this labyrinth.
She's gonna wait till they catch up to her, so she's not yelling around the corner before saying anything.
Sounds good.
You hear anything
I almost got confused and thought that was yours.
Real loud about it.
The labyrinth's turn. And now it's Sparks.
Okay, 5, 10, 15 to get up to here. What's happening? Oh, where did Megan go?
You take lift.
This
She went
dynamic
lift.
lighting. It. Oh, left again. I didn't see
Yes.
that hallway. Look.
The spoopy labyrinth.
Where did I end up? Where am I? Do not like this.
You're stuck yourself in a wall by accident. You're over here.
Oh.
Hey, I accidentally went through a wall.
Can you fix me? Because now I'm in some other place.
Oh.
Just move over 1 square.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right
Okay.
there. Are you good?
There we go. Okay,
There we go.
that's where it was.
I didn't restrict movement, so you can just walk through wall.
Look, we're real.
Oh, there's no actual wall here. You can just go right through it.
Darn, they've cut on.
It wasn't so much of a maze. I just got lost in this one place, big room for a long time.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak around that corner and then hide again. Do you want more stealth checks?
Nope.
give them
You're
to you.
all good.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll tuck him behind the corner there.
Okay. Igor.
20. And then... Oh, shoot, I would land on you. Yes, Sparks know not the way that is right. Do you not know left from right? Do I have to teach you? I mean,
There's
I can
only
do
so
this.
much room in the hallway.
Okay.
No.
Quiet. I
I'm
can
not
hear
afraid
something
to stab
ahead.
any of you.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
That's my turn.
Ooh, crit.
Alright, I go here and I mark the wall. And then Oh, what do you guys find over here?
Just more lifts.
All right. Apple.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Still hugging this wall.
All right.
Can I make another check to see if I hear it getting closer, further? where it was
you
last
can
time?
do another perception for me.
22.
Ooh.
You hear there's something. Which way are you facing down? Like you're walking down that way?
Yeah, this way.
Behind you to the right, you can hear something clanging and clattering. But the other thing seems to have gotten further away.
Behind and to the right. Okay. That is my turn.
All right, then that is the labyrinth's turn as well. And you can hear that thing that was right behind you starting to move further away as well.
Okay.
It's still like pretty close, but it's the way it's moving is away from you. And then this happens over here, and it is Spark's turn.
I don't like that. 25. Just gonna sneak up behind Mayapple again, my best friend in the whole wide world. That's all I got then.
All right, Igor.
I'm gonna dash. I'll take the dash action because I realized that I could do that and I wasn't.
There.
And then left. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. No, because we would have been facing that.
Your
would be
left
right.
would be-
Yes, my left would be over this way now.
This way.
So this way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this a circle?
I don't know. It's a labyrinth.
If it is, you can keep continuing following the wall left. It's fine.
That's it.
All right, Ukrit.
Alright, first things first, I mark the wall.
Nice.
Right here. 5, 10, 15. 25. Oh! I believe I've just run into Sparks. What all can you see? Where's the group? I presume left.
Right around the corner. Yes, it is left.
Quiet.
Apple.
Sorry,
And she's gonna
continue
point
being quiet
over
all
her
this
shoulder.
clinging armor.
I was gonna say, I'm not wearing armor, so
No, I'm talking about the Minotaur in the maze.
I'm more concerned about the thing behind us to the right, so shut up.
Oh, me.
And she's gonna move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I don't see anything here, so I'm assuming that's a dead end.
Yes, that is a dead end.
Alright, so. 75.
Where do you go?
Dead end, so I'm moving this way, left.
So in
That
front
cannot
of
be
you,
right.
in front of you, there is a brown chest.
Yes. I can't reach it yet, though. So I'm gonna stand right here.
It is the labyrinth's turn. Which is this, and... Alright. Sparks.
Okay, I'm going to, seeing that to the left was a dead end, gonna come right in front of Mayapple. And then I will start with a bonus action dash to get up to this chest.
Okay.
What's it look like? Does it look trapped? Does it look squishy?
You can do a investigate or a perception check, whichever you feel would be better.
Better at investigation.
Alright.
Did it go through? Probably didn't go. I'm gonna do there.
There you go.
There's a 10.
Only got a 10.
looks like a chest to you. I mean, it's brown. It's got the golden trimmings to like hold the wood in place.
Okay, am I like what way would the chest open? What direction would it open towards?
So the opening is towards you, so the hinge is towards the wall. So it would open away from you. So you'd be looking right inside of it.
Okay, yeah, so it would open, and then so I'm gonna step over here and like give Mayapple the eyes, like to be ready for anything that's gonna happen. Open the chest.
Little one.
All right, you go to try and open it, and it's not opening right away. What do you try to do?
Does it look locked? I'll try and lockpick it.
Well, as you
I
go
have
to
those skills.
try to go and get your lockpicks, your hands are stuck to
Yeah, I figured.
it, and as you try to pull away, you can see multiple eyes opening on the top from where this very realistic looking wood is. Multiple eyes start opening, and you can see teeth coming out. And then it is. I mean, do you have an action still, or did you have to use it?
No, I still have my action technically.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to do an action.
Is it what type of check is it to break out? Or get out of the goop.
It's a grapple check.
Oh, so I can use athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics, but it's at disadvantage.
Oh, that's not fun. I'll try to do that anyways, because I would like to get out of the goop.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, did he freeze? I think he froze.
Yeah, it looks like it.
We lost Sparks.
No. I'll wait to see if I can get anything from him or if he just comes back.
No.
The chest got him. So yeah, I see we've gotten 2 subs already, so thank you so much, guys, for that. As we're waiting for Sparks to get in.
Is there something I should be doing? Like, should I restart Discord or something?
No,
Just
I
on
believe
his
it's
end.
his end. Yeah, he froze. Because it's like his roll didn't go through either.
Weird. Should I just go?
Yeah, we will just hold what's gonna happen there. Let me just... Okay, yeah, so he should be back in a minute. Let me just double check that this thing doesn't get to do a surprise when that happens. But I don't think it does. No, I won't make it do a surprise, even if it could.
There he is.
Yeah, he
Officially is
disappeared.
left.
Officially, he should be back soon, hopefully. So, I don't know if you need to move cameras or if you just want to take your turn, or...
Okay, sorry. I thought that, never mind. I thought you were trying to move into one of the camera borders. I was like, that actually works.
Oh, no, I was just...
Because, Bumble is in both the cameras at the same time. So I thought he was just going to lean into one. And I was like, that works for me.
Honestly, yeah. No, these are both my domain now.
Okay, I'll just fix this up.
I am Ukreet the Unbordered.
Coolie. Sorry, y'all, for technical difficulties.
Where is? I don't know. You weren't apologizing to me, but I accepted the apology on behalf of the audience.
Oh, good. Cool. Oh, there he is.
Back.
And now I gotta fix the cameras again.
Now you didn't gotta redo the camera.
Okay. Y'all playing a prank on me? Is that what this is?
Yeah, we planned this.
Not your week.
Weeks in advance.
Okay, we should be good.
There we go.
There he is. Yeah. Yeah, your roll didn't go through for your grapple, disengage, check thing, so you can roll that.
Well, then I guess I'm just hanging out.
Well, no, it didn't show up in roll 20 yet.
Oh, sorry about that.
No worries.
Oh, yeah, I got all...
You can't cheat your way out of
My
this
internet blipped
that
out, 'cause
easy.
It's...
I'm caught by a mimic, I'm running. I'm shut off my internet.
Everything has to reload. Give me 1 second, because my computer's a piece of crap. Loading.
If Eeyore wants to do his move at this point, he
Sure,
can.
yeah.
We'll just hold the interaction with the mimics.
I walk up behind Mayapple and I say, "Oh, and one last thing. Be careful for fake chests. There are many down here. Okay?"
Too late.
Oh, shit!
Too late. Mark.
Uh-oh.
Just points to Sparks, who's like,
I've, honest to goodness, never encountered a mimic in D&D, so I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna stab it.
Yeah.
Are you all loaded in, Sparks? So we can do if you can get away from it before he stabs at it.
Almost, because my internet is crap.
Woo.
Actually, I should be able to. My modifiers.
Well, I mean, I'll allow that.
Do you want me to roll for my hit, or is he trying to escape first?
I mean, are you gonna hit it if he gets away from it?
Yes.
All right. Yeah,
I feel like that was a mistake, but yeah.
You can roll the hit, yeah.
Okay. 16.
16 will hit.
Cool. I almost feel like I should throw in a... Oh, I don't have smite, do I? I do have smite. Should I throw it? No, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna just hit that. Roll the damage.
I assume it's
12.
Your escape is the 19 plus 3.
Yes, I rolled 2 because I was at disadvantage, and my sheet.
Oh
wasn't-
yeah, you had
Oh yeah,
disadvantage.
that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, disadvantage you still get it. So Sparks is able to pull his hand off
Wow,
of
with
it.
disadvantage, you got a 42.
Yeah. I pull my big like lance pike thing and just jab down into the chest, trying to sort of like close its mouth that's probably starting to open or whatever.
Yeah, so Sparks pulls his hand away from it. Like you can see, like it's the skin of the mimic, but it looks like wood. It's just peeling as he's pulling it back, and then you jam your pike down into it and do 12 big boy damage to it. And you snap its head shut for a second, but as you pull your pike back, it kind of opens it again. And that doesn't work. Pens don't work. My computer's freaking out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I just hit a button. All right, yeah. And you slam it.
I think I had
head
that
down
much movement left.
Okay, yep. All good. Anything else from you, Igor?
No, just ready to brace for impact.
All right. Ukrit, it is your
go
turn.
Right there, I mark into the wall. 15, 20, 25, 30,
Oh, sorry.
35.
That is habit.
You hear another Minotaur call and you have to call back.
Yeah.
Alright, I believe that's the end of my turn.
All right. Then it is Mayapple.
Alright. This is so narrow, it's difficult to do anything. I will stab at it.
All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Nope.
10 does not hit.
Alright.
All right, any bonus
yeah.
actions from you? Or?
Nope.
All right, it is the Labyrinth's turn. This going on over here. This happens over here. And the Mimic is going to swing at Igor.
Oh shit.
So as you pull your pike back out and the mouth opens, a large tongue swings out to slap at you. Does a 16 hit?
Negativo, Stevo.
And it's just far. You're just far enough away from it that as it lashes out with this pseudopod, it misses and pulls it back into its mouth. And it is Spark's turn.
Okay, I'm going to shoot this thing with my bow from a safe distance.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Go bow.
That hits.
Ooh, baby cakes.
Nice 13 damage. As arrow shoots into the side of this chest, and it squirms from the hit, but it's still got its eyes open and looking around for its next target. Anything else from Sparks?
If I just poke my head over here, is this just another dead end down yonder?
So the way, if you're looking this way, is an opening to you can see it leads into a cave. So the top of the maze starts to close off and it goes down into a cave.
Okay. Good to know. I'm then just gonna step back here. And then that'll be my turn.
All right. It is Igor.
Should only take one more swing. I'll oh, there it goes again. Does 15 hit?
A 15 does hit, yes.
Ah, man. 5 damage.
Nice. as this thing's pulling its pseudopod back into its mouth, you follow it with the pike and stab inside. It doesn't, like, you kind of scrape the top of the head of the chest, or the inside of the head, so it doesn't seem like it does a ton, but it does look like it got hurt from that. Anything else from you?
Yes, I believe my pike hit side of cave wall. That is my turn.
Ukrit, you are wandering around in this labyrinth.
Alright, I mark the wall with my dagger and I continue left. Wait a second. It seems as though the light isn't changing on where I'm at. I thought perhaps that was...
Nope, that is a
lighting.
dead end over there.
That is a dead end. I did not see the wall. That's why I continued going. So let's see. 5, 10,
Oops.
15, 20...
So I love dynamic lighting because you can't see where other people are going. So you'll go the
Alright,
same way.
I'll end my turn here.
Alright. Mayapple?
Try another stab at it.
Alright.
14?
That one will hit.
Alright. 12 slashing
12
damage.
big slashing damage to this thing. You swipe across it and it reels back and squeals in pain as you deliver a huge blow to it.
And, that's it.
Alright.
I start hearing squealing from my left and I go, "Be quiet! Stop squealing! We're trying to be stealthy, remember?" Oh,
The
these
labyrinth
uncivilized creatures, they make a plan and they don't know how to stick with it.
Oh, correct.
And,
We have found chest you want to open.
I could probably.
After taking this huge hit from the centaur, the mimic lashes out with its tongue and smacks at you for 23 to hit.
Fuck. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
wait.
on our centaur.
Oh, I thought you said Minotaur. I'm sorry.
No. All good. And that does 7 damage.
Alright.
And that is...
It just gives it, like, the nastiest glare.
It glares back at you with its 10 red eyes across the top of the chest. Sparks.
Okay, first of all, going to run up here. Is this... Oh, okay, we got a turn. Great, good to know.
I will also
Run back
say,
down here.
I will also say the tongue that just hit our centaur is stuck, so you are grappled by this thing as well.
Lovely.
Then I'll come back here and shoot my short bow again.
Alright.
Next to this thing.
15 hits.
Nice. Damage. Ooh, 10. Nice.
10. It, like, all of its eyes close for a second as this arrow hits in the side, but it's still got a hold of Mayapple with its pseudopod. Igor.
And stabby stab.
Stabby stab, your pike hits.
Another 5, damn.
For 5. This thing's not looking great, but you shove your pike through and pull it back out, and it's like it goes. You can see it go through the tongue, through its open mouth, and come back out, but it's still
Really
holding
don't
on.
want to waste a smite. I feel like we're gonna have to save this shit for later, yeah. That's my turn.
Alright, Ukrit.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, first things first, make a mark in the wall. Turning left right here. You must approach things with consideration, my friend. 10, 15, 20. Oh, there's the chest you're talking about.
Yes.
15,
You're vetted, my friend.
30. Alright, let me see. I'll open it up right away. I shall... I start, taking the laurel in my hand. I start rubbing it, thinking to myself, I believe what I can do here is, I think with how hot the temperatures are in this arid desert, if we simply apply a scientific method to it, I believe if we instantly cool it down, it should just shatter. And now I gotta make an Arcana check. Oh, I get it. So alright, Ray of Frost. I Ray of Frost it. I gotta make an attack now with it. I don't have it as a spell. I'm using my wizardry hat to cast this cantrip that I don't have. So I just gotta think it's just a plus 5 to my attack. Get the old advanced dice roll. Does a 13 hit its AC?
A 13 does hit its AC.
Ooh. Alright, that means they'll take 5 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
So, as if he actually knew the scientific method of this thing, he shoots this ray of frost out. It completely covers the mimic going all the way up its pseudopod that's attached to Mayapple. You can feel as that pseudopod freezes as it's attached to you, and the mimic shatters, falls apart.
No, I told you! Now let's see what's inside.
You know
There
what?
is
I did
nothing
not
there.
give you enough credit.
There's just shattered
But it's
pieces
just a
of mimic on
simple
the ground.
chest.
Yes.
What do I find inside, like, scrounging around?
A whole lot of broken pieces of mimic, so like you can
Just a
see
lot of
it
guts
starting
and
to
goop?
flesh. Yep.
Oh, gross! What kind of maze is this? You just have chests full of goop? Who would even store that in a chest?
Mayapple, in front of you, as you move over there, you will see that the labyrinth becomes a cave at that point.
All right.
And
Glance back to Igor.
yes,
Be like, are we going into the cave or further into the maze here?
Now, is this something in particular I would know, or is this
yes.
just?
This is the cave where you did find that apple.
Oh shit! Do I know if it connects back to anything in particular?
You would know it just continues down further, and like eventually it gets to places that you wouldn't be able to fit. It's just goes further into the ground. It doesn't connect back to anything that you know of. 'Cause it's
does
down
not
there.
go anywhere besides, extremely holy site of where I first met my friend Herok.
Please.
I call him Herok. It's short for his name.
And she will lose just the last movement
I mean,
to go
I
there, then.
understand your relationship with your god is personal, as they say, but it's a bit casual, if you ask me.
Sparks.
Oh, Cleve, do you want to go bowling today?
I have just enough movement to peek my head around this corner before doing anything else. Come on.
I like that I can still see the pings in the darkness.
Yeah. I'm going to bonus action dash just to get up around this corner. Ooh, that's a biggish room. I'm gonna back up, and then I'll move back 10 feet, and that'll all be it.
I'm trying to make it so people on stream could see, but I lost him. Alright.
Oh, good. Speaking of people being able to see on stream, I'm gonna count the donation from earlier as 2 subs.
Okay,
So we hit
nice.
5.
Uh-oh.
So at this point,
Oh, jeez, guys, we're in a maze.
at
Not
this
good.
point, Igor
Be
starts.
amazed how much they don't
Igor
care about
starts to
that.
move forward. Igor starts to move forward, but as he does this, Ukrit would see just vines start coming out of the ground and wrapping around Igor's hooves and start climbing up his body. Igor, do you try to do anything?
Yeah. I try to get out of the vines. Grabbing on.
All right,
grabbing on.
Ooh.
do a strength check to try and break these vines.
Yes. I'll start like chopping at them as the flavor, and trying to pull my leg out.
Yeah, even as you're chopping at them, you get some of the smaller ones that are starting to start, but the bigger ones have already started to take hold, and they just completely cover Igor, and then stop as they've completely covered him.
Oh, interesting.
And
Hold on. Let me just mark this wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. Oh, Mayapple, I can see you now. You're within my line of sight. It seems as though our Minotaur friend is now a plant.
I can
all
see
right.
that.
As you guys discuss what just happened to Igor, you see just darkness for a moment, and then it's as if you've been hurled through the night sky as light starts coming past you, and suddenly you stop, and in front of you is this enormous open I'm going to throw you back over this page just because we aren't in the maze right now. So everybody else hold on quick, we're going to do some Igor stuff.
Igor stuff.
So you see in front of you this expanse of, below you the ground is just purple and gray clouds as they flow past you. Above you is purples, blacks, blues all mixing together with stars completely filling, like more stars than you've ever seen in your life, filling the sky above you. And as you sit there and in front of you, you start seeing vines erupting from the ground. Enormous vines, bigger than you, bigger than most buildings you've seen. And they start forming on top of each other and piling up and building upwards into this large arch and start filling out and creating a space in front of them as well. And then 6 enormous urns pop out of the ground, are being held up by these pots, and they start falling forward. And they stack up 3 on each side of this, what is now essentially a vine throne. And as they all fall over, the top one starts spilling water out of it, filling up the next one, and that one starts filling up and going down. And not too long before you, a large woman starts to appear within this throne, whose hair is just made of leaves, long flowing white gown, and in front of you is a goddess.
Yeah, where am I? I have never seen this in the maze before.
You are no longer in the maze. I have called you here because you have proven yourself to me in the past, and now I need you once again.
Of course, yes. We've met before?
We haven't met specifically, but you have come to this maze seeking something of mine before.
Oh, you are...
As she says this, you remember that the golden apple that you found within this maze was the apple of Karametra, the goddess of harvest.
Igor kind of like puts one knee down and, you know, rests his elbow on his knee and looks down and then looks back up at her, like giving like a nod.
Please stand.
Yeah,
For I have
stand
a
up.
task. I have a task for you. I would have asked for help from your party, your traveling compatriots, but some of their gods and I don't get along as well. Not that we fight, just we don't see eye to eye.
Well, how can I help you? It seems my time is very sought after in these days.
No worries. No time will pass in the mortal world. But I do need you to take care of a problem. There are some farmers that are trying to start a new community, start society on the outskirts of damn it, of
So many
Satessa.
names.
Of Satessa, the polis that worships me. But a dryad that I had cursed many years ago has been sent by Nylea to stop them from expanding society. I would have called on help from your friend Ukrit, who also worships a god of society, but me and her don't see society the same way.
Yeah, I do not see the society the same way as Ukert either, I must say, so I do not blame you.
If you accept my ordeal and complete it, I will be able to grant you a gift. If not, no harm shall come to you, but I'll have to look for a champion elsewhere.
You say no time will pass outside of here?
No. You will be sent back to the mortal world, but I am encapsulating that in its own space. You will
I
be
can
sent
do
back
this for you.
exactly to where you left.
I can do this for you.
Then you shall be on your way. And as she says that, vines start wrapping up around you again, and you are sent into a dark forest. And in this forest, directly in front of you, you see... I think everybody can see this on their screens, correct?
Yeah,
yep, they're all good.
Yes.
I made it
Yes.
so everybody has control of Igor. Nobody move but Grizz. Because I wanted you guys to be able to see something while he's doing something. Oh, I gotta grab my monster manual quickly because I didn't remember
I'm
to
Igor
copy
now.
this. So directly in front of you is a feminine figure who seems to be made out of leaves and other plant material. She'll wave at you, and then she'll touch a tree and disappear. We're gonna have a different. Here, roll initiative. Actually, it might change your thing. If you don't click on your token, it shouldn't change it on turn. So just roll initiative. There's only 2 of you here, so it's not gonna be a huge issue of keeping track of who's where.
Gotcha. 10.
10. So I will say that was the Dryad's turn. So it is now your turn.
I would know that to be a dryad, aka probably the thing I'm here to kill.
Yes.
How kind of her to drop me off so close. Can I do like a perception check to see if I hear anything? Like, she went into a tree, correct?
Yep, she touched a tree and then disappeared.
Can I hear for like sounds of like rustling leaves or like creaking wood?
Yeah, if you want to do a perception check for me.
Absolutely. 16.
16. You can hear off to your oops, it stopped the music. Off to your northeast, so like to the right and forward kind of. You can hear like a giggling coming from that way.
Is it a little girl giggling? Little girls are scary. It's full.
It was the same giggling that you heard before she touched the tree and disappeared.
Was it an action or anything, the perception check?
No, that was free.
Okay. I will use my dash. Yes. Good. Do not move.
She will, in fact, move towards you, and she is going to take out she grabbed a tree branch as she went and pulled it off, and then she swings it at you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Does not. So she's going to attempt to walk away from you. You can take an attack of opportunity if you'd
Yes.
like.
I will do this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. I kept tabbing out by accident. 14.
A 14 will hit, so you can do damage.
I would like to pump this with Divine Smite. Yes.
Alright.
So that's just the 6, and then how do I use Divine Smite? I don't even know. I've never actually done this before. 10. Hey, look at that. 16 total.
There you go. 16 total. Oh boy, I should have made this harder for you. Like you can see this really hurt. Like as you stab in. How does your Divine Smite look? I'll
It
let
just
you
like,
describe that.
I mean, my muscles swell up, and I stab in, and just this explosive, like, holy light, like, charges through my pike and into the body of this thing, and kind of, like, explodes out this divine light.
Yeah, and as you stab into it, you can see the Divine Light also comes out of her wound. And she screams a little bit, but still makes it over to the tree and then disappears.
I am hero of Herak, and sent by Kerametra to come kill you. Face your death with honor.
And that is her turn, so it's now your turn.
Shit. Oh. I feel like it would be metagaming because I saw which direction the token went.
Nope.
So, can I roll a perception to see if I can hear which way she went?
Yeah, you can do a perception.
7, okay.
I mean, it's better than her. Yeah, you know exactly where she went. She's not far.
Oh, shit, okay. I'm going to use my 30. I feel like she's just going to try and run again. Let me check something really quick. I'm still learning how to play a Minotaur, and I know I have a lot of horn moves. Immediately after you use the dash action on your turn. Ah, perfect. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the dash action to dash at her.
Okay.
And smack her with my horns.
Alright.
So I just, like, bring my head down, charge at her, and thrust upward with my horns. Let me... How do I make that attack with the horns? If you hit... Make a natural... So a natural melee weapon, which you can use to make an unarmed strike. So is that just a d20 plus my strength, I believe?
I believe so, for unarmed strike, yeah.
Yeah. So 16.
That'll hit. You
And
roll
then
your
it
damage.
does 1d6 plus strength. Cool. 8.
8 damage. What was she at? Describe it.
Yeah, like I said, he just tucks his head down, charges at her, like, as he connects, lifts her up onto his horns. She just... He has his head straight up, and her body just more into her horns, and she falls limp on his horns, and then he just grabs her leg and, like, pulls her off and flops her down.
As soon as you flop her on the ground, she just... And as the last bit of air escapes her lungs, she just into a bunch of leaves and falls on the ground. And with that, you are sucked back up into those vines, and you head back to see Karametra.
I see. Well, that did not take as long as I thought it would, you know? You don't have to worry about the time-stopping thing.
Yeah, I thought it would take a lot longer as well. I underestimated you, and I think I set this encounter when you were level 1 still. But a deal is a deal. And I will know to call on you in the future as well. Let me see your pike, please. And she'll put her hand out. Like, she's enormous, so you're not going to hand it right to her, but you can, like, stretch it out to her if you want. So as you stretch it out, she lifts her hand up a little bit, and it lifts out of your hands, and it floats in front of her. And as it lands, and her hand is, like, it's a toothpick in her hand, but she breathes on it, and you can see, like, leaves pass by her, and then she'll send it back to you, and you can see now that there's before she sends it back, she says, "This is a very, very cool pike, not like those lame ones you usually see."
Yes, I say that all the time. Yes.
She'll send it back, and you can now see there's a vine wrapped around it, like a very faint vine. And she'll say, with this pike, you can now cast the Entangle spell at once a day. Once per long rest, if you want to be mechanical about it. And I will also give you this. And like a huge tree will grow out of the vines, and you see a blossom start to appear, and the blossom closes back up and turns into an apple and starts to grow. It starts green, turns red, and starts to turn gold. And as it's doing this, she puts her hand out, and right as the apple is about to fall off, her hand is there to catch it, and then she sends it over to you. This apple has the same magical properties as the one you once got. Do this for me. Bring it to a barren land, one that knows no life, and plant it there. You already found the seeds can grow a single tree on its own, but if planted with the flesh of the apple as well, an entire orchard can grow, no matter the climate.
This is great news. This could feed many people.
Yes. Let's bring life to an inhabitable place and start a new society there for me. Then, as soon as she finishes those words, you just get, like, it's like everything quickly zooms away from you as you're being thrown backwards. And as this happens, the people in the maze see the vines just pull down from...
No, I said he's a plant now. I don't know. Oh, jeez, they're just receding. I thought you said things couldn't grow here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am very close friends with many gods, so it was a bit of a, last second call. It has been dealt with.
All right.
All right, I'll say it's Ukrit's, or you can finish your turn. You moved a little bit, I think. I don't know if you're doing anything
yeah,
else
I
with your
took.
turn.
No,
I took third. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about.
No,
my
yeah,
turn.
I marked the wall and I moved my speed and I
Okay,
made
yeah.
commentary.
Okay.
Mayapple, he's a
Yeah,
cow
go ahead.
again.
If Igor has anything else you can finish, or...
I was just gonna dash on my turn, but I got entangled, so I don't think I can finish my turn doing that. So.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good to me. Mayapple.
Alright, just keep going. 20, 30. You're there at 40. I can dash for 50. Alright. That's where she ends up.
Alright.
And just listen because it's kind of in the direction where I heard the noises behind us from before. I don't know.
Do a perception for me.
16.
16. As you are listening for any sound, you hear the moo from way over there. It's still way far off. But you can hear a clattering, and it's close. And in fact, 30 around from the corner, dragging a giant axe. You can see a cow skull on top of this giant skeleton, and as it walks into your line of sight, it turns to look at you, and that's where we're going to break. So we're gonna take a couple minutes, guys, to get ourselves settled. I know a bunch of our players got settled watching Igor, but we got to give him time to get settled too. So we're gonna get some snacks, some drinks, take a bathroom break. You guys should do so as well. We appreciate the huge amount of support we've already had in the first half, and we'll be back for a second half shortly. So stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. I didn't get scared this time. But you're about to be scared because we're in combat to start off right away. And that was that one's turn. There was one other thing that needed to move still, so I'm just going to do that. And it is now... Actually, I can just get him out of here because he left. But, Sparks, It is your turn. Mayapple,
Gonna
did you
go
say
around the
anything when you see this
corner.
Sure, if you're giving me the chance to say something.
thing? Yeah, I'll give you a chance
I'll
to say
just
something.
shout back around the corner. We got some fun heading our way. And that's it.
Can I eat? That was 10, 15.
I
Can
moved
I,
my full
like-
80 to get here.
Like, hearing that Mayapple said that, am I hidden from this Minotaur?
I don't believe it can see you. Let me double check. There's a way to do it where it cannot see you.
Okay, yeah, I would be over here. But, okay, so
Yeah,
then
I can
I'm
see
going to pop out and take my short bow attack on him.
Okay.
With advantage, because he is surprised. Because I am hidden.
Correct.
16!
15. That will hit.
Nice. And I get sneak attack because I was hidden.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to run over here and wait.
All right. Then it is Igor's turn. You have heard Mayapple say that you've got company. I think you're a ways back still.
Yeah, probably. I don't know which way they went either, so this should be fun.
Left.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can't see where they went.
They went.
You
left.
know they didn't go in
We've
the
been
cave.
going this.
I think that's as far as I can go with normal movement. Well, seems I am at an impasse. I will dash. Oh, 15 right there.
Like-
where is
Around
this
this
from?
corner.
Sparks.
It's a big Minotaur skeleton. I don't know if it's like Grandpappy or Great Grandpappy, but right around the corner in there.
Always up to no good, that creepy uncle of mine. Okay.
Ooh, okay, that's fair.
I finished my dash, and that's all I can do right now. So, oh, I do have a quick question for you, Mr. DM, sir.
Yes.
Almighty DM of gracious holiness. Since I was out of space and time, did I technically use a spell slot?
On what?
On the Dryad.
On that fight.
Yeah, it's completely fine if I did. I was just
No, because if
trying
you
to
would have
cheese
gone,
it.
if you would have gone, lost any hit points, you would gain them back. So you also gain that spell.
Okay, yeah. That's my turn.
All right, Ski. Then it is.
I'm excited.
All right, I have a question. How many? I don't know what kind of action I've been using to do this. How many marks can I make in the wall per turn? Like, what action?
I give you one free mark as an action. Sorry, one mark is a free action. If you want to make a second one, I'll say it's your bonus.
Bonus. Okay. All right. Don't lose our cool about this, guys. Here. Let's see. Mark this.
You see a
off.
cave in front of you.
Yep, I'm marking the walls off, so we know not to go
Okay.
that way.
I'll count that as one free action if you're doing the double mark there.
Wait, is that an old bar?
All right, that's my turn.
All right. It is Mayapple.
All right. She'll just walk right up to it and kind of give a grin and be like, all right, now let's have some fun. And goes into a rage
Nice.
as she swings her great sword. Bad swing again. And
Yeah, it's you just did a normal swing.
yeah,
There misses. So it doesn't have any armor, but you kind of swing at the rib cage and you just swish right through where there should be flesh usually. There's nothing there.
perfect. That's all I can do.
All right. Then it is this Minotaur skeleton's turn. since you are already up on him, he doesn't have to go anywhere to get you. So he will just swing with his great axe. And does an 18 hit.
Yes.
Alright, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. You are raging.
I mean,
though.
she is a barbarian, so
Yeah.
maybe not.
You are raging, so it is halved.
The sooner we get a TPK, the sooner we can go to Frostwind.
That's 10 halved to 5.
8.
And that is its turn. So it is now Sparks.
15 feet over to here. Just gonna peg him with another short bow.
Alright.
Come on.
That one
17?
hits.
I'm assuming that hits.
It does.
Ooh, 8 damage total.
8 total. It's another a bolt or is a longbow, shortbow, crossbow.
Short bow. Just a little short bow.
Yeah, so arrow flies past you and just hits this thing in the skull, and it hits backwards, but then it comes back forwards, and it's like it doesn't look to where the arrow came from because it's still locked in combat with you, Mayapple.
That way.
Math hurts my brain.
Yep. As I duck around back behind the corner, I'm like, "Yeah, feeling great, honey."
Igor.
Perfect. I'll charge up to it. Yeah, hello. Oh, it is my old uncle. Yes, he's twice removed. Via death. Okay. And then I will...
It sounds
Ram
like your
him with the
spice
pike.
returned.
15 with the pike.
I don't know if it hits. Does it?
Yeah, it does hit.
14.
Yep.
Bah, right into its stomach.
Right into where it doesn't have a stomach, but you do hit it in the spine. You can see a couple of vertebrae
right.
pop out, but it falls down and reconnects with the other ones. So it's a couple of vertebrae shorter, but it is still standing.
Yes, I am now taller. Okay, that is my turn.
All right, it is Ukrit's turn.
All right. Oh, I see. Sparks, you're here. What's going on, pal? I just
Nice.
walked into the wall.
Nice of you to join us.
Hold on. Where was I at? Oh, that's not anything. 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh! All right. I see them all now.
You do have. I think you have your.
Oh, I
action
do have a
ability.
turn. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I suppose those are free actions to make my marks. I'm going to. Let's see. It doesn't have a mind. Alright, sorry guys, it looks like I can't do anything to help you. And I end my turn.
Son of a bitch.
All right, so having been
Oh,
hit by Igor, he's gonna swing at you.
Hmm.
Does an
did you skip my turn?
no? Yes. So it's your turn.
Thank you. Great sword again.
All right.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
12
Boy,
total
12.
damage.
Yeah, you just smash this thing across the head, and it spins the skull around in circles after you hit it, and it has a big gash in the side of the skull now.
Bonus action, she just growls at it. She's just raged.
That
It's
does
gone.
change its swing, because you hit it to you, which is it's 12 to hit.
That still hits.
All right. Then
Aim for the joints.
these. That is 16 half to 8.
Okay.
And that is its turn. So there's no sparks.
$20. 20. And then I'm gonna move up over here for 30, and then I'm gonna shoot it with my. I just assume it's a giant axe.
Well, yeah, it's carrying a giant axe.
Did I?
Oh,
Okay.
you missed
Only a 9 to hit though.
Yeah, you missed it.
Cool.
Yeah, it just whizzes through the rib cage again.
Just out of protection dash all the way back to the wall here, and that's my turn.
All right, Igor.
Okay. I think somehow my shield has been re-equipped, and I don't know how to unequip it, so my AC is at the moment higher than I think it should be. Just throwing that out there. Anyways.
Yeah, it's just 2 higher than it should be.
Yeah, I think it should be 17, yeah. Anyways, I will stabby stab.
All right. Ooh, that hits.
7.
Oh, 7 damage. Yeah, you stab it once again. You kind of hit it in the skull, where that's like where the most purchase will happen, other than like trying to pierce bones on his ribcage and stuff. But it is still up.
Okay, I'm gonna take a bonus action to use hammering horns, which I attempt to shove that creature with my horns. Target must be within 5 feet of you, and no more than one size larger, unless it succeeds. And the strength throw equal to... Okay, so I think you get pushed 10 feet away if you fail your strength throw. Strength saving throw.
Strength saving. You got a 13.
Okay, so 8 plus my proficiency, so I think it passes. Yeah, 10. But
yeah, like you try and push it, but
yeah,
it just
I try to push it, but it holds
ground.
strong. Yeah. All right, that's it.
Then it is.
Oh wait, no! Move out of the way, real quick, please. Step aside.
Right.
Yeah, I'll let
It's
you
just
will
a
this
hop
do?
to your left. Thank
Will
you.
this do? All right.
Yes, it will. And then I start with I move up 1. All right, now when I crack my knuckles, I make a mark on the wall with my dagger. And I end my turn. No, no, make a dex saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
3.
3.
Surprisingly, skeleton's
You
not
have-
very dexterous.
Yep, that's what I was hoping for. You failed by 10. I just hold on a second, and I take out like I just need to finish my lunch from earlier. That smells a little rank, but I start eating it. Oh god, this is terrible. And I cast an acid stream on him. So it's a 30-foot range. It's just an entire beam of it, so anything that would be in that beam takes it.
It's a straight line.
So let's see, acid stream. Cast level 1. So that's 8 acid damage.
Okay.
And this is concentration. So what does it say? Each creature in the line must succeed a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off. If of itself or another creature, a creature covered in the acid takes 3d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
3d4 at the start. Okay.
Oh, sorry. So that 8 will happen on the start of its turn.
Okay. I'll just. Yeah, it'll count there. Okay. Mayapple.
Wow, okay. Another
Don't
great
cross the
sword
stream.
swing. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Is he just still throwing up?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, 'cause the beam
concentrating on
stays.
this.
12 damage. All right, yeah, you do this enormous strike through it, and a ton of the bones start falling off of this thing. And then, as you end your turn, the acid just erodes what's left, and it crumbles down.
Oh God! I'm sorry I wasn't much help there, guys. I didn't know what was wrong with my lunch.
Ew,
Oh,
that smells gross.
oh. Yes, just
Like
a
wiping
reminder.
blood that's gushing off of her.
This is why we have civilization and food stores, so you don't just do what I did and pick up whatever rancid thing you found on the ground on your way over here. Oh, my goodness.
Did you eat
Speaking
part
on-
of cactus in Bed Lane?
Oh, is that what that was? Green
Speaking
pokey?
on food, as you guys are standing there talking, give me a religion check.
Is that too all?
Everyone?
Yep, everybody that wants to.
Igor.
17.
10.
All right, yeah. Igor especially, and Ukrit would see this. You see leaves like blow through the wind across the top of the walls of this maze, and we don't do rations and stuff in this game, but food that you have in your pouches, like there starts to be glowing from your pouches, and if you inspect this, you'll see the food is glowing.
Oh, turns out everything I had was radioactive.
It appears my my things are glowing as well. Looking in, is the apple that I was given glowing?
The apple just naturally has a glow to it.
Is it the same
but
glow though?
It's
or-
not the same glow though. Like all your normal food just kind of has normal glow to it.
Yes. I do not know what this means. Or do I?
You could tell, especially because you just interacted with her. Kyra Metra has interacted with your food stores in some way.
I believe our
Oh,
food
that's
has
what I know.
been
Oh,
blessed by my very good friend Karametra herself. Very
yes, It seems
close.
as though she realized the food we had was no good. Bless the gods for understanding good taste.
Yes.
Alright, Mayapple will take a bite of whatever she just pulled out of her bag.
All right, roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. 2d4.
You heal for 7.
Oh, that wasn't plus 2. 9.
Yep, so you heal for 9. So as soon
That
as
brings
you
me
do,
back over half health. Thank you.
yeah. So as soon as you do that, your food stops glowing, but everybody else's is still glowing. So each of you essentially have a free heal potion right now by eating food.
Gotcha.
Thank you. She needed that.
She's looking over us on this day.
You can thank Dido for that one from her generous donation in the chat.
Thank you, Dido.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
So it is now Mayaple's turn. You have just
Appreciate
destroyed
it.
a skeleton. I believe that was Dido at least. Yes, it was. So Mayapple, if you want to continue moving through the labyrinth, it is your turn to move.
Technically, wouldn't it be Sparks?
No,
Because I finished my
but-
turn and then he got
Oh
melted.
yes. Yeah, because it technically he died
Oh,
on his
yeah.
own turn. It would be Sparks' turn. Yep.
Yeah.
You are right.
Didn't want to butt ahead.
Okay. In the have to keep going left, even though I'm assuming this is just going to loop around. I'm going to do a good job and come up here.
Okay.
I like this Sparks fellow.
Look, it's just a circle. You don't need to go around to the left. Take a right this time. It'll be okay. I
No,
promise.
see, misunderstanding. It is a
It's just a new left.
Yes, you take left because it's, superstition. It's not... go down left. Right side's probably trapped.
Well, if you face that wall, that's your left.
Okay, whatever makes y'all happier.
All right, Igor.
I'm gonna wait at this crossroads then.
Okay.
We'll go down the left. Like a good Minotaur. I will dash.
Igor!
That's my turn.
All right. You gotta make sure you didn't miss anything, you know?
15, 20,
Trust me, the right side was trapped.
sorry,
You did
30,
not want to go down.
35. Alright, let me just mark the wall here with my dagger. I probably... Yeah. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Mayapple. Are you gonna follow the rest of your crew around the left?
Nope, she's about to be lost. Poor thing. We only knew her for so long.
What's ahead of me? This turn. 60.
Yep, it does turn. So you will see that path leads to like an open space. Like it starts to open up. There are still rocks and stuff, but it seems to be more like a more expansive space.
All right.
And as you get over there, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, lovely. Okay. Wisdom.
Cursed for
Five.
many a moon.
As you like get to that hall, you can kind of hall for you, but it opens up obviously. You can hear a very faint like moaning and wailing, and you are compelled to walk that way.
We're no
That's
here.
what I was gonna do anyway, so bloop. There's our leftover movement.
Alright. So Labyrinth's turn and then Sparks. You saw Mayapple dip around that corner. Like she kind of stopped as she hit that, looked that way, and started walking.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong in that move up here as well.
You also
Do I have to do anything?
Yes, you do. A wisdom save, please.
Would this be magical effect?
It is a charm, so if you are can do anything about charms, then go with it. It's not magical though.
Well, I have advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects as a satyr.
It is not magical.
Okay. Does it affect humanoids? Because I'm technically not a humanoid.
Let me check.
He's a monster.
My
No.
roll
Every
should be
humanoid
coming
and
through in a
giant,
second.
so it does not affect you. Yeah, I mean, you
Maybe.
passed the same too.
I'm not a humanoid.
Yeah, you're not a humanoid or a giant, so it doesn't bother you anyway. But like, you do hear like some mournful singing. Like it's beautiful but haunting at the same time. You see Mayapple walking that way.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to... Is there... Because this opens up directly in front of us, correct?
Yeah, so it opens up and like.
Oh yeah, there's
no
no
rocks, but
side hallway.
Yeah, there's no side hallways.
Okay, I'm gonna wait here then until my bigger, beefier friends show up.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Igor.
Are minotaurs considered humanoid?
Let me check that for you.
I was actually just trying to find the same thing.
Oh yeah,
so I was like,
Minotaurs might not be either. You guys might all just
No,
get
you're a
out of it.
monstrosity.
Yes.
And so are centaurs.
Well, does the character race count as it?
Yeah, because the character race
yeah,
is
the
different.
character race might be different.
Right, because there's...
Yeah, because like centaurs are medium for character race, where they're large for monstrosity.
Yeah. I was just doing by monster.
I kind of crossed her over into the large side, but I kept her as medium.
Oh, no. This centaur is fey, not humanoid.
Oh yes.
So
your face, so you aren't compelled to walk that way, but you can
But
if you want to.
to be fair, she was cursed because she
Okay,
took the
well,
right
she was
path.
going to anyway.
No, that's
So-
what I was saying. Both
Yeah.
of them took the right path, now they're walking to their deaths.
Well, it was their left.
It was not
Or,
their
but they
left.
went
It is
right.
the
Yeah,
left.
they went right
They
instead of
both
going around the
specifically
block.
chose to
That's
go
why.
right instead of left.
I remember. And Minotaur.
I have only taken left-hand turns.
That's true. Sparks did go around. He just told you
Yeah.
guys you didn't have to. I'm looking up Minotaurs. Do we
I follow the
nothing
rules.
Nothing in the race page says it. So
Yeah, it's
the monster
weird.
page at least says they're monstrosities, but the race page doesn't.
I will say you're a monstrosity.
Yeah. Then you're.
Yeah, you're also immune.
Oh, sweet. Cool. Well, I've used my... Well, I could dash. I will dash.
Do you know where Leonins fall on that? I assume. I
I'm a
mean, I
humanoid.
might just. You are.
I'm a
human.
humanoid.
Alright.
So you're the only one that can. It has to do the saving throw. Yeah, again, you hear this haunting melody. Give me a nature check, because you kind of know the area.
Yes. Very familiar. I hear this many a time. Yes, I do.
Yeah, this is the Song of the Harpies.
We are getting very close. This is harpy noise.
You
Good
yeah,
to
you know
know.
they
I
use
tell
the
you.
song to
Good to
lure
know.
in
Oh,
prey.
This is what I say. I say
Minotaurs
we...
are barrel-chested humanoids with heads resembling those of wolves.
Where'd you get that?
The D&D Beyond race page. First
I
one
will-
under horns and hooves.
Do a wisdom saving throw.
I will roll wisdom. Do I have advantage?
Sorry,
No, I
not
do not.
sorry, Grizz. For yesterday.
Another 20.
Yeah,
Very
you
good.
pass it easy.
Ooh!
I say,
You
Doesn't
know
matter.
these harpies. You know
this
they're
is
harpies.
distinct sound of harpy.
They're
I
trying
know
to drop
this.
things in. Yes.
As I
You-
said, you just always go left, and you get out of maze no problem. Did I tell lie? No.
It's true. You did make it to where you wanted to go. Ukrit.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, and I make a mark into the wall. I'm sure, assuming I at least know where I'm going to find Igor, because he takes the left path. The rest of them may be dead already. Who knows? They did go right. Not following anything. All right.
Do the rest of you just move into this opening?
Yes.
I would
Okay.
wait for Ukrit to show up. I wouldn't go
Okay.
without him.
Sparks,
Oh.
do you move into the grove? Grove. There's not really any plants.
Mayapple move into the grove?
She sure does.
I will wait for friend. Do not worry.
Alright, yeah, you two can move off, and
And-
Igor will stay away for Ukrit. So it's Ukrit's turn.
All right. Oh, it's all right. Can't go that way. 10, 15. Oh, going to mark the wall right here.
Did he get lost?
25, 30, 35. Oh, I'm gonna use my
I didn't
bonus
that many
action
turns.
to mark this one because I don't want to go right. All right.
They,
I call
they
out to-
still can't see you, which is great.
I
I
call out to
can see where
Ukrit.
everybody is.
Ukrit! We are
Sorry, I
this
can't
way.
see him.
It'll be your turn again.
Right to the
because
left.
They're just waiting for you.
Oh, they're just waiting for me.
I'll,
Yeah,
I'll,
so
s-
you're-
I'll step out right here. Okay,
Ten.
good. He's
Oh,
there.
there
Okay.
we are.
You're right.
What are you? What?
Ah.
What are you
Good.
hollering about?
I
know
was
you went to
waiting
the
on you.
left.
I thought you might got lost. You know, sometimes some
No,
people are
we were
not
going
there.
left.
Okay.
I've been
I like
walking
this
the
about you.
path.
All right. So
I'm
you
surprised those two are good and ready. Do I need to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, you do.
All right.
Oh shit! This is awesome.
6.
Yeah, you wanna go
Ooh.
this way. You've been going left this whole time. You hear this noise. You're like, yes, the left
All
is the
right.
right way.
Ah, I can hear it now.
So we
The
will have
salvation of going left.
Mayapple and Sparks were in here first, and Yegor and Ukrit follow. Yeah, in front of you, so amongst this very shallow valley, and like you can see the mountain ranges are starting to come into this as well. At the far edge of this valley, there is a great rock outcropping, and in the back of the rock wall, where water is kind of falling out of its mouth, it kind of looks like a satyr has been carved into that wall. And in front of it is a serene sky blue pond. And at the edge, and rocks are all around this pond, and on the rocks you can see this feminine form with wings, draping over her. She's got very oily hair, and looks very pale, and you can't really see her eyes from here, but they seem pupilless. And she's kind of looking down at the water, and in between these moans and wails, you just hear her kind of go, "Rah! Rah!" And then she'll drink some of the water and stare off for a little bit, and then come back to it and looking down. She is not the only one singing. You can tell there is other singing coming from different parts of these rocks. And Ukrit, you want to go right up to those rocks, so play this as you will.
Don't mind if I do.
We should probably be
20,
quiet.
25,
Where
30.
where is he
Can I
going?
look for a nest?
So we're not in
there's
turn order right
water
now.
and
Sorry,
song.
I will
This is-
remove the
Yeah,
turn
no
order.
worries.
Have I told you about the bathing houses in can't think of it right now. Melodies? It's very similar to this. We have water, we have song. Oh, I feel right at home here.
As he explains this, everybody who is not charmed make an intelligence history check. Sorry, history check.
History check. That's my third 20 in a row.
Nice.
Mayapple, you've been in the forest your whole life. You've never heard anything about this area at all. Sparks, you've heard things about ponds and harpies in the past, but nothing really clicking for you. But Igor, this is your lands. You know all of the stories of the Badlands, and this is one of them. You would know that people say, at least, that the waters of this pool in front of you, which you can assume is called the Pool of Lilith. People have said that the waters grant visions of the drinker's deepest desires, and sometimes can even fulfill those desires.
Gotcha. Okay. Ukrit, where are you going?
Oh, I'm just gonna take a dip in the bath here. And
Did I get a sight on a nest yet?
We've been out and about in this nasty
give me a
wilderness. Who?
Mayaple's gonna do a perception. You can keep talking.
Oh,
As a
yeah,
queen.
we've been in this. I think it's time we take a trip to the world of civilization and imagine the bathhouses of Melodies as we sit and bathe and hear song and talk about the different philosophies that entwine our world today. I don't know if I can just keep walking forward, or if we are in initiative, or what.
Not yet.
Alright, I'll stand in place.
As Ukrit is spouting off his usual dialogue that you've started to ignore at this point,
Essentially.
you can hear that one of the voices is coming from on top of this rock, the singing, and another one is coming from on top of this rock, and you can barely faintly see like an arch, a rock arch that would lead into a cave, you can assume.
On top of this one particularly?
On top of this one is the arch cave that you can see, and then on top of the rock to your northeast, northeast, you can hear another voice. There's voices from both those, but only one has the arch. Ukrit, you can make another movement if you'd like towards the water.
How tall are all these rocks?
Yes, that was my question as well.
So the back rock wall is about 60 feet, and this other rock you hear the voice on is probably about 40. Ukrit, as you approach, the harpy will turn to you, and she's, have you come to drink from the pool?
Okay, never mind. I was gonna ask because I can. You gave me that ability to comprehend languages, so I was gonna do that.
Oh no, yeah, she speaks common.
Oh, well, I was going to bathe in it. Are you here to bathe as well?
No.
Your hair looks pretty greasy today. I'd imagine you should wash it, right?
You don't want to taint these waters with your filth.
Why not? Is that not what water is here for?
No, these waters help you to see visions. And my sisters
Yes.
and I can tell you what these visions mean. And as she says that, Mayapple, that rock to your northeast, you can hear.
Okay. I'm gonna just look over to the two that aren't long gone and be like, there's another on the rock to the right, and up behind her there's a cave, and I can hear another voice within.
Do you think?
Tell me, are your friends joining you in drinking from the pool?
Well, we were all honestly going to bathe. I assumed they would, so we could talk about the philosophies of our age.
As you say this, she dips her hand in the water and drinks some, and you could see she kind of like stares off into the distance, and then as she comes out, it's just.
Tell me, what do your harpy eyes see?
I see what I most desire.
Oh, is that what they give you in this water? What you most desire?
I can tell you what your visions mean. And I can point you to your desires.
Oh, I know what my desire is. A nice, clean bath. I put my book down for a second and I start disrobing.
Give me a perception as you step to the side of the water.
Yeah, just completely naked.
Naked
12.
line, buddy. A 12. It's a little.
Talk about furries.
This pool gets incredibly deep in the middle, but on the sides it's like a foot, 2 feet.
Oh, okay, I can just soak my feet then. Ah, yes.
Please drink.
You drink where you wash your feet? It's a bit primal, but when in Rome.
Before you do this, what's everybody else doing?
Are we able to tell that he's under some sort of hypnosis, or is it pretty hard to distinguish?
It's hard to distinguish other than he's so gung-ho about going towards this water.
That seems pretty Ukrit to me, so...
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, give me an insight.
Okay.
I play this really well.
Yeah, I'm not honestly so concerned. 8, that makes sense. I honestly
he related it pretty well to the society. I mean, this isn't societal, but you think he just has a soul to
This is
water.
This is typical Ukrit to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is. I turned to Mayapple. This is good. He's making distraction. We go into cave. We get egg. We leave.
Yeah. Do we see any way to get up to the cave other than like flying?
You would have to like the rocks. You could climb. It'd be harder for you as a centaur.
Yeah, I know.
But like,
it'd
be much easier for Sparks to do. Yegor could do it, but he's gonna make a lot of noise.
Well, I think all three of them could climb up pretty easily, but I think they'd have a hard time climbing down. I think that's what it is, right?
Centaurs,
no,
they get rough terrain. Yeah.
Yeah.
They get a lot of stuff with rough terrain and stuff. So.
Oh, I was just talking about cows in general. Whether or not they can.
Well, it was mostly armor for Yegor is going to be his issue, trying to sneak up there past this harpy. Mayapple can, but it's going to be really hard.
Can I try to sneak?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do a stealth. What is your armor?
I wear a chain.
So it's
chain
stealth
mail,
with disadvantage.
Yeah. Seeing if I
can I also make a stealth check?
You can, yes.
Okay, Bless is not going to help me here. Okay.
Not the greatest.
Stealth, disadvantage. 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, Yegor, so you can move over to wherever you were going to climb.
Oops. Yeah, I'll just get right up under there.
Yeah, so right as Yegor starts to climb that rock, you can see a harpy leans over the edge, just and Sparks as well, as you start to climb. Like one of your hooves, kind of like satyrs can climb trees that from the Skull of Vale, but they aren't really used to rock outcroppings. So as you are climbing up there, another harpy will poke her head over the side, and do that same kind of screeching at you. There's a and the harpy that's at the pool will look up to see her sisters, alerting her. It's like, your friends seem to have different ideas. You can see she's starting to get a little more agitated.
No, I just want drink. Yes.
Yes, we're just here to drink, and I drink.
All right, Igor drinks.
Ukrit.
Ukrit drinks. Sorry, everybody's names. As you drink, describe what you see to me. It's your deepest desires.
I see a vast, never-ending cityscape with high towers and magic and just everything, like, just keeps, like, magic everywhere, and everyone is, like, in a perfect utopia where there's, like, no pain, no worry. Everyone is just... Every society has everything anyone would ever need, and it's never ending, vastly along the scapes, and everyone is able to, like, achieve weird advance. I don't know what it would be, but, like, weird advanced technologies that I don't think you would comprehend. That, like, just because everyone has sat down and thought through and accepted the ideas that the world will all eventually fall into civilization, and that everything will be cared for and through those bureaucracies.
All right. As you come out of this, you'll see she's staring at you. What did you see?
I saw a world free of pain. A world for everyone. You, me, my friend Igor, who was going to take a drink with me.
Sounds like
Mayapple even, perhaps, might have found civilization there as well.
Perhaps you were fed well here?
Most certainly. Food for everyone.
As
far
you
as
say
the
this,
eye can see.
as you say this, all three of the harpies join in together. They seem delighted by what you said.
Yes.
Anybody else gonna make movements from here? They're looking to Igor because he said he's gonna go drink. Mayapple's just kind of been hanging out in the back, not really being threatening yet, and Sparks has got caught trying to climb this rock.
Yeah, I'll climb up onto this ledge now to make it look like I'm going to go drink. That's what I'll do.
Staying close to the edge and Ukrit.
I'm
the target.
I'm going to continue climbing up, but as I do that, I'm going to look at the center harpy and say, "Oh, my dearest lady, I did not mean to offend. I was simply trying to get a better vantage point to observe the carving there. You see, it's of mighty fine interest to me, as it seems to bear similar likeness to myself."
She'll look up to the carving and back to you. Come drink, and I can tell you what it means.
If you would allow me, I'd like to get a vantage point. I'll simply come next to one of your sisters here, and then I'll certainly come down and see your pool.
Yeah, she'll let you approach. Igor, do you drink? Like, the harpy in the center is, like, picking up the water and motioning towards her mouth and looking right at you.
I will scoop up the water, make it look like I'm drinking. Kind of like turn a little sideways.
Do a deception check
Spill it.
for me.
Let it soak into your fur.
Yeah, it soaks in my fur beard.
Do a perception. I mean, deception.
Deception. This is so good water. Yes.
She'll narrow at you. And what do you see if you drink?
I see many beautiful Minotaur women. Yes.
Liar! Arr! And all three of them just start chirping along with it. Arr! Arr!
Are you saying my good friend here would not enjoy the company of 3 to 7 beautiful Minotaur women?
She'll snarl at you. I did know, but he did not drink water. Arr! I can tell.
I just wanted to make sure that you were legit, you know, before I drink.
Of course we are. We are the seers of the pool. Now drink.
I'm looking to everybody. What should I do?
I'm like still intending on climbing this rock to get to this other harpy sister.
Give me an athletics is climbing.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
able to get up. You can stand right up next to her if you'd like.
Like hang out over here just to give her some space.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check from up here now that I have a little bit of advantage?
Yeah.
Awesome. Also, looking for a nest and an egg. Not the greatest.
Yeah, you don't see anything up on this rock, but the other outcropping is still a little too tall for you to see up there, especially because you're shorter in stature.
Hey.
So yeah, you don't see any nests up here at all. This just seems to be kind of like an outpost for this harpy to look for things that are coming in.
Okay.
Do I make break for it? Loudly whisper.
I'll
To
like
Mayapple.
when I get to the top, I'll look down at Igor and make a no motion that there's nothing up here.
Fine. I will drink your water. How do cows drink?
Well, you can either stick your face in there or you can cup it with your minotaur hands.
I'll cup it with my
How do
minotaur
cows
hands.
drink with their tongues?
Yeah, but I mean,
Alright.
like, do they
What?
like lap it up like a dog, or do they? I
They
don't
kind of
know.
shove their whole
Yeah.
muzzle in and just
They
go.
both
Yeah.
are like real close to the water.
Yeah.
They get in there and they slurp it up with their tongue.
All right,
Uh,
yeah.
Cow slurps.
What do you see?
See, a land full of little children minotaurs happily fed in a big apple orchard. And me and my friend Heracles being the heroes of the town, everyone's best friend. And there's a couple minotaur ladies, sure.
All right. As you see this, you come out of your hallucination. She's staring right at you. Well,
It was beautiful. My people, they finally have food. Orchards.
Dignity.
do your people eat a lot of the food?
As much as they can. Eat their fill.
Yes. Big fat minotaurs. And they all start making that noise again. And
How
then
does the water feel?
it's nice and cool.
Okay.
Igor, as you are over at you can make a perception check for me as well. If you want to look into the water, you don't have to.
Sure,
You've
yeah.
already drank from it, so.
I will look into it. 12?
Yeah. It looks like some clean blue water. It gets deeper in the middle, but can't really see past it. Her head will snap to Mayapple. Well, my dear. 2 left to drink.
You just... No, thank you.
I scoot over more, and my feet in the water. I must ask you a real important question. I've only, to be fair, I've only ever seen 4 harpies in total. You're all women. What, do you have boyfriends? Husbands?
What is boyfriend?
Someone who says they love you very much, knock you up, and then leave 2 days later.
I guess you could say that, yes.
Oh! Interesting. So you've been knocked up before?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. You must describe to me, and I pull out my book, and he's just naked. His clothing are off to the side where I left him. He's just got his book and he starts writing. You must describe to me what it's like to be a pregnant harpy.
Are you trying to stealth up that rock, you?
I'm moving around. I want to try and get into the cave. That's what I'm going for.
Roll a stealth check for me. With disadvantage, of course.
Sweet, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, as you're trying to figure out how harpies breed, the one at the top will just start screaming as she sees Igor trying to climb up, just and roll initiative for me.
Ah, dang it.
Oh.
I'm going to delete everybody first, so don't roll yet. And now you can.
Nice.
3 shit.
That makes sense. You just went.
1 second here. I don't know how
Focused
this
on climbing.
work. I just add turn orders by myself. Alright, well, I've got them right in front of me so I can see them. So don't go immediately on the turn order because there is a couple that aren't on the, or there's one that's not on the screen.
You can right-click it into...
It's too high up to do that because it goes off the map. Actually, I can just move it. It's fine. At turn for you. You got a.
You got mail.
And I'll move you back. And the harpies got a 12.
Cows drink water like horses and cats.
Yes.
What? Do cats and horses drink water the same way? Because my cats...
I don't think they do.
My cats drink water like a dog. Like, they, like...
Yeah, like cows and giraffes and horses and all of those stick, like, the bottom half of their mouth down in it and drink that way. But yeah, let me get some more appropriate music for you guys. As the fight with the harpies is taking place. So they've screamed out their warning of, hey, this guy's trying to get up here. And we will start with Mayapple. She's the initiative starter.
Alright. And I'm assuming they're all upwards a bit. Okay. She'll step forward this way. I think that brings me within range. Yeah. And she will toss a javelin at that one.
Alright, ski. And I have to people do some rolls in a second here. 13 hits a harpy.
Alright. 9 piercing damage.
9. Describe how you kill this thing.
No shit.
She just pulls it off of like the back of her actual like equine body and just kind of aims and just tosses it to go like straight through the center of her chest.
Yeah, the javelin goes straight through her, and you hear as it hits her, and she just falls into the pool.
Turning it to strawberry lemonade.
Get that, and as that happens, Ukrit, you are no longer charmed.
Okay.
And I should have done this right before we started, but Ukrit and Igor, can you make Constitution saving throws for me, please?
Shit. Okay.
Can do.
That's good. Alright. I hope.
Whew, nice. Nice.
Oh,
nice,
Uhtred got a 21? Yeah. That water just shows you your desires. It is nothing else.
Sweet.
So, you are all ready to rumble in this fight. One harpy already down. Mayapple, anything else for your turn?
Wait 1 second. I just gotta check something. Yes. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Ooh.
Save. Is it a save for Hunter's Mark, or do you just do it?
Choose creature within range. It does not say they get a save. Let's see. Nope. That's just the damage.
Alright.
Cool.
Hunter's Mark do damage? I thought it just marked somebody.
No, it marks it. If I hit them that next time, then it adds damage to it.
Oh, okay. So that doesn't hit, correct?
No. I'm marking this
No,
one
okay.
over here.
Okay. Sounds good. Here, let me check. I just want to be able to read it.
It does extra damage when she hits them.
Yeah,
Yes.
it automatically marks. The
It
marking
automatically
is successful.
marks them. Okay, perfect.
It's just that
I just wanted to make sure
when
that
you
that
roll
was
it,
the
it
case.
rolls the damage just because Roll20 does that.
That works for me. I just wanted to make sure.
And then
'cause
for a quick
I
one,
never
and I
use
hit.
Hunter's Mark like a fool. I will put a red dot on her so we know she's Hunter's marked.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. And that's your turn?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Sparks. You just saw this harpy
Okay.
fall into the pool.
Seeing Mayapple do some magic-y stuff on the other one, I'm gonna take a shot with my short bow at the upper left harpy.
The one that's really high up?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 80 feet.
Yep, that's fine.
19 to hit.
That will hit a harpy.
Okay, no sneak attack. Come on. There we go. Oh, 6 damage anyways.
Yes, so you just nail this thing in the chest and she'll reel back the but she is still up. She is hurt.
Oh, dang. Okay. I'm going to use my movement then to... My movement and my bonus action to get as far up these cliffs as I can, in difficult terrain, essentially.
Yep, yeah, it's difficult terrain, so half your movement.
Okay, so I can get... So I can get... I'll just say I'm up next to Crit for Igor.
I get them mixed up too.
Sorry.
I don't know what it is. Okay, so next, you hear from up on top of this rock, you just hear a roaring coming from inside that cave as these harpies are starting to scream. And then it's the harpy's turn. That one that you just shot is gonna scuttle back to that cave. So she's inside the cave. You can't see her right now. She's on the map. And then this harpy gets to... I'm like, this is kind of a homebrew harpy, so I'm mixing two, so I gotta flip through pages.
Gotcha.
Did I not?
Okay,
print off that
okay.
harpy?
Fancy harpy.
Oh, I did. It's just... I just get confused because there's also another monster on that page, which is the art. So she is going to... What's your speed? Okay. So she's going to swoop over at you, Mayapple, and she is going to take a bite at you first.
Alright.
And do you have any damage to you?
Yes.
Okay, she gets advantage then. That is a 16 to hit. Which is 4 damage. Did you rage? No, you used Hunter's Mark.
Nope.
4 damage, and then she's going to do Claw as well. And that is a 12 to hit. Does hit? Okay. And that's only 2 for that one. So she just swoops in at you, bites you in the neck, and then swings her taloned feet forward and hits you in the chest. Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Con save.
Have to beat a 10.
15.
Yeah. You keep Hunter's Mark on her. So she's still hunter's marked, and that is Ukrit's turn.
Oh, so she's in the water. Does it stay like crystal blue, or does her blood actually start like spreading into it?
Her blood starts spreading into it.
Oh, Jesus! Mayapple! I was enjoying this soak, and now I have to... Gets out of it, stands up.
Completely
Now I've
naked.
got to wash out all this blood from my fur. Like, thanks a lot. Oh, jeez. And I was trying to get information on her eggs. Oh, this is such a waste of time. I'm just gonna... go get my clothes, I guess. Then I get there.
All right, no actions.
I start getting robed.
Okay.
I spend my turns trying to start putting on my toga again.
You are a man of society.
Yeah.
Igor, it's your turn. This is rough terrain for you.
Okay, so I'll move half my movement, okay, here. And then I'll take the dash, so I get there.
As you climb on top of this rock, you can see the opening of this cave mouth, and there is just bones scattered all over the entrance. You can't see inside of it yet, but just know that there are a lot of dead bodies up here. And you can hear like growling from the inside too. Apple, it is your turn.
All right. She got in close, so she gets the great sword.
Ooh.
18.
18 will hit a harpy.
8. Plus
8, and you get the hunter's mark.
4 more for hunter's mark.
You just slash this harpy in half.
All right. Guess she'll start going this way. 4, 20, 30.
Must you keep
And-
doing that?
Yeah, she can't move any further than that. Because the
Alright.
cliff is, you can move 8 feet up a cliff at a time. Per turn.
Sounds good to me. Sparks.
I'm going to use my movement and my bonus action to dash up next to Igor here. I'm going to ready my rapier if anything gets within melee range of me.
All right. As you climb up and you see these
all I got
skeletons scattered all over the ground, from inside of the cave you hear this roaring again, and creeping forward. Let me get. He's going to be not in the right spot because I have to change him. Actually, no, I can just do it. I can do it from up there. Never mind. You see a head start to snake out of the cave. It's got a long pointed snout, and from the snout up between the eyes, you can see black feathers covering the head, and then they start to elongate as they get past the back of the skull and mix with green feathers. And as he keeps moving forward, you can see he propels himself forward with bowed arms that rip out into wings, and then keeps pulling himself forward. And
I think we found her boyfriend.
and as he moves forward, he will get within melee if you want to take your attack on him.
I think we lost him again. He's been froze
Did
for
we?
like 30 seconds.
That
Oh,
one
no.
was just really into that beverage.
I thought his eyes were moving for a second. I was trying to peer at it.
I think technically you can go into his sheet and roll for him. if you
Okay.
want.
Yeah, I will roll for him since he is frozen.
Although I did want to say, I think since he took the dash action, he couldn't ready an action.
He's a rogue, so I think he can.
Oh, okay, true. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I forgot he was a rogue.
Bony.
For some reason, I always imagine him being like a wizard or something. I don't know why.
Oh, he is?
No, that's me.
Oh, we lost Cam and she came back, and now we lost him. There we go. Oh yeah, he's gonna swing at this rapier. 15 will hit.
Ooh.
So he just slashes this thing across the feathered snout as it comes in, and it rears back for a second, and then it's going to bite at him, changing its trajectory after getting hit. He is back.
Yay.
But yeah, he's gonna bite at him once he gets his can back. I'm gonna bite him. Okay, cool. So it's gonna bite at him. 20's gonna hit him. 13. I'll just put the damage in for him since he's gonna have to load up 20 again. My hair keeps getting in my face. No, I said 13, right? Not 14. Either way, it's 13 now. Alright, and then it is the last harpy. She will fly back out of the cave and land over here, and she's going to use her bonus action to sing again, so I need the saving throws once again from Ukrit and Igor. It is a wisdom.
11.
Come on, Igor. Yes.
Yeah, Igor, you hear the song and you're like, nah, that ain't working. It can never affect you again, and it does not affect you either.
La 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 la. I do not
What
hear
are
you.
you singing? This is no time to sing. Your sisters are dead.
And
Have some reverence.
It is Ukrit's turn.
Oh, jeez, Mayapple. We were all getting along just fine before you did this nonsense. They were so interested in my story of civilization, and you just ruined it.
It wanted to eat you. Idiot.
What do you mean it did not? It was interested in my story of civilization, and we were getting along, and we were taking foot baths and talking about eggs.
I'm sure it lost interest once you lost your clothes.
Oh, shit. That is some serious
very
shit.
Interesting thing. Very interesting thing to say. I'm surprised that your people even have thought of clothes in the first place.
Barely.
It's getting saucy in here.
Go eat some hay, and I had my turn.
Did you not attack?
Shove off, kitten.
No, I just walked up.
Okay, yeah, okay. All good. Igor.
I think
We have
it's
a
different
bag.
terrain
These are
of you,
not
right?
very kind words
Yeah,
I hear
it's
down
okay.
there.
Yeah, okay, so that's my whole turn. Just getting that far.
Once you load in Sparks, you're gonna see you have almost no health because I hit you pretty freaking hard.
Cool, great. I love it.
I
But
will
you hit it, so
stab at this thing in front of me after berating my friends down there, turn around and jam my pike into this thing.
that'll hit.
And I am going to smite. So
Okay.
6 and then smitey smite. Okay. 12.
For 18 total. I almost took it away from Sparks.
No.
Math is hard. Yeah, you do this. The spear, the pike lights up, and you jam it into it, and the light bursts from it where you jammed it. It rears back.
Let me check something really quick. I haven't played a paladin in a very long time. Is lay on hands a bonus action or an action?
It is an action.
Okay.
It's an action.
Cool. Then yeah, I'll just you know what? Actually, I will. Is this what size is this? Just large?
It is a large dragon, technically. Yes.
I will hammering horns.
All right.
So I'm gonna try and knock it back with my horns. It has to make a strength saving throw of
Strength.
10.
Yeah, I got a 17.
Okay, yeah. It was worth a shot. That's my turn.
All right, Mayapple, you've just been insulted by your friend again, and it's your turn.
She will dash so I can get 16 feet of movement. End up there.
You can see, you can hear the noise of this creature up there, but you just see like Igor and Sparks with their backs to this drop off.
And then, yeah, that's it for now.
All right, Sparks.
I'm still loading in, but I would, since I got hit, use my bonus action to disengage from the thing.
Okay.
Move out of its melee range. I don't even know what I'm fighting.
You're
It's a
fighting
big
feathery snake.
lizard snake.
Cool,
thing.
cool.
Yeah, I can describe it. Yeah, it's got feathers on its snout to the back of its head where they get longer. And it crawled forward with its bowed arms that go up into wings, and then the rest of its body is
So it's like a
reptilian.
winged wyvern.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
if you want to be
Feather-
meta
Or
about
a
it, it's a
feathered
wyvern,
wyvern.
Yeah.
Feathered
A
wyvern.
winged wyvern.
meant
Also known as a
feathered.
wyvern.
yeah. I meant feathered, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right on the edge of the cliff, and it is like in front of you, blocking the rest of the platform up top.
Okay, I can't sneak around it. I'm
You
loaded in
can
enough
move.
now.
There is space to move around it.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's just a cave behind you, so you'd be running to a dead end.
Oof. If I
Jump
move
into the
down
water.
no, that's okay. If I move down, well, no, I'm gonna hit it with my rapier and then disengage and then leave because
Okay.
I'm a rogue and I can do that if this loads in. I know what my to hit is, anyways. Come on, why must you be so slow?
I can roll for you if you need.
Yeah, I'm just doing a rapier attack on him.
You hit it
Cool, great.
for 4 damage. Actually, you get sneak attack too, don't
yes,
you?
I should have sneak attack on that.
You should have had it last time too, so I can do that twice, I guess. How do I roll sneak attack? Yeah, right there.
2d6.
So it's a total of 8 between the 2 turns.
Awesome.
For
And
sneak
then
attack, that is.
Yeah, I'm just going to then bonus action disengage and move down like 10, 15 feet or something like that.
I moved you down 15.
Awesome. Thank you.
E. And then it is this winged wyvern's turn. Who, with Sparks
Winged
running
wyvern.
away, he's gonna swing his head to bite Igor. For
It will
20.
miss. That does
It's a
hit.
big boy 20. And it does. Math is hard. 11 damage.
Ouch.
And that is its turn. But then the harpy gets to go. She will fly. And she's gonna swing down at you, Ukrit, and attack.
What?
Seeing
We
that
were friends.
you didn't fall for her charms.
Who says I didn't? And I stare at her romantically. Take her by the
as
chin.
she's swooping down at you, and she will bite for 22 to hit, which is
That definitely hits.
5 damage, and the claws are 19 for 4 damage. So total 9.
Total of 9 damage. All right, I take that.
And that
Oh gosh!
That
Ugh,
is
we
turn.
haven't even gone on a first date.
Ukrit, it is your turn.
All right. How far up is the wyvern? Like, it's 30 feet away from. Like, how high up is it?
I would say if you're on these rocks and you're a little further back, it's about 40 feet up at this point.
40 feet up.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a hypotenuse of 50. That's still within range of things. I'm gonna cast magic armor or mage armor on myself. That was not pleasant. And then that's it. I
Alright.
guess.
Oh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, I just. Oh, excuse me, pardon me.
Alright.
Come through.
Igor?
I will do another pokey poke.
Alright, pokey poke away.
Ah, shit.
Hmm.
Does
It's
not
about
hit.
time I missed something, right?
Yeah, you just kind of clang off of it. Like, it looks pretty leathery for a dragon-esque creature, but it's still tough enough to take that pike. You maybe didn't swing hard enough at it.
Cool. Alright, I was just checking if I have any bonus actions. I don't have shit. Alright. Yep, I just like
Yeah,
get into a
roll two.
readied stance,
Alright. Mayapple.
All right. Bonus action, move the hunter's mark to this one.
Perfect.
And then I will toss another javelin at this one.
Alright. An
8.
8 does not hit. It just
Alright.
goes off and falls into the water.
Then she'll move her 8 feet forward,
Alright.
1 square.
Sparks.
I'm going to scrabble back up this cliff, just like hop up there, take a
Okay.
stab, and then hopefully run away. Stabby stab. Come on. Ooh, that's
Does-
bad.
Does not hit.
That's okay. Bonus action disengage. I'm just gonna come back down.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds like a rogue to me. Alright. Seeing as it left, it's going to bite at you again, Igor. Probably doesn't hit. Only a 14.
Does not hit. Yes,
Alright.
finally.
Yeah, that's the wyvern's turn. And this harpy is going to, once again, try to attack Ukrit.
What?
It gets advantage now that you have damage done to you.
Oh!
That is a 19 on its bite.
Okay, it bites me.
It does 2 damage.
Alright.
And then it's going to claw. And that is a 20 to hit.
Alright, that will also hit me.
It does 4.
Alright. Oh. Oh, gosh. You're really trying to go at this, aren't you?
And then seeing that you haven't gone down yet, it's going to try and fly back up if you want to take opportunity melee attack on it.
Yeah, I guess I will need to. I don't think
I think you have your dagger, don't you?
I would have put that away when I got naked.
That's
So-
true.
True.
I never... I didn't think to put it in as an attack.
Could be
'cause
your-
I didn't think I was going to do it. No, not the dagger, but
Is it claws that Leonins get or something?
yeah. So I'll just use my claws.
Let me see if I can find it for you.
It's probably a D4 plus strength.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Uh,
As I like wistfully go to like grab her. No, wait! I'm sorry, I shouted.
she's able to pull away from you.
Oh.
Like you kind of grasp onto, like her feet are giant bird talon feet, so you kind of
Yeah.
grasp the rough skin there and just get able to get away without any damage to her. And then she will bonus action use her sing again. So make me a, what is that, con? No, it was wisdom.
Wisdom. And I'm not immune because I only got an 11.
Yep, you're not immune. I just gave the immunity to Igor because he got a nat 20.
Okay.
You are
4.
charmed, and you want to you want to be next to this harpy.
I feel like that was already true.
Yeah, and like you could only move towards the harpy. If you are next to her, you're incapacitated.
If I'm next to her, I'm incapacitated.
Yes.
Alright, and so like those are the only actions I can take?
Yes, this is movement.
Is move. Okay.
It is your turn. Get to that harpy.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
My love! Come back!
Igor.
We did just get another sub, by the way. Thank you so much,
You
Artemis.
did.
Thank you.
Igor is going to Pikey. 14? Hey, come on.
14, I believe hits. Let me double check. I might be amping you up for
Oh!
nothing.
I
I-
really
I
hope so.
switched-
Wait,
where'd you go?
hold on.
Wyvern, where'd you go?
I did a con save.
Oh, yeah, roll a wisdom save.
16.
That does hit. 14 does hit. You pass. So you if
Okay.
you didn't want to move there, you can move somewhere else and do it. We'll do your action after Igor's hit on this.
Yeah.
I am going to once again fill this with a Divine Smite.
All right.
Yes.
So 12 plus... Ooh, that's going to be a good hit.
That's going to be a big boy hit.
7.
19, not bad. Yeah, it hurt this thing. I mean, it's still up, but it didn't like that at all.
I will bonus action Hammering Horns. Try and push him
All
away
right.
from me.
Sounds good. Strength. 15.
Yeah, passes.
Okay.
Igor is going to move around the outside of this thing.
Around the outside.
10,
On the outside.
15. And that's it.
All right. Mayapple.
Did you
Oh wait,
want me
yes,
to-
sorry, it's Ukrit.
Okay,
Ukrit, sorry.
all ahead of. So I'm like, all that I would have done extra is, no, wait, come back, you can't. You need to learn to use your words. You haven't even told me your name. You throw fits. You hit me and you run and you think that it means that you're in the dominant position of this relationship, but it just means you're a child. You need to grow up, get educated, and I need an intelligence saving throw.
All right. That's an 8.
That's an 8. That is 3 psychic damage, and next time she has to do a save, she minuses a d4 from the roll.
Well, let me tell you what. How does this mind sliver kill her?
She realizes the error of her way, and she starts sobbing uncontrollably. You're right. Oh, you're right. I didn't think that way. I have shamed you. And then she just she like Ophelia slices her wrists and jumps into the water.
Oh boy.
Pulls an Ophelia.
Yep.
That's
Jumps in the water.
No,
It's
my
a bit
lord!
graphic.
So dark.
So dark.
I can't. I did not realize the
whole
I
pool
did
is
not
just red
realize
now.
my words would
just
Oh,
changed
boy.
that
would
pool
affect
even
her that
further.
way. If I could take it back, I would.
All right.
I like
that
to
is-
imagine her name was Cynthia. That's my answer.
Mayapple, you just saw this harpy plunge into the water, and it's your turn.
Envy her right now. 2, 3. That's all I can do.
Oh my god.
I like that Ukritz basically has his own completely different game going on.
Yeah, like his head is just completely different than everybody else's. His reality is completely
It's
different.
very different, and it's working out.
Sparks, it's your turn.
Stabbing him. I'm running up and I'm stabbing again.
Perfect. 21 will hit.
He froze
Should have
again.
sneak attack.
Oh no, there he is. Okay.
Nah, my internet is terrible. Just use that first one, then
Yeah,
10
first one,
damage.
10. Sounds good. Yeah, he's looking worse for wear after taking all these slashes. He's still ready to fight, but
Disengage,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna come over here. That's all I got.
it is the Wyvern's turn. He's getting a little annoyed with you popping up and down this cliff, so he's gonna come over here, and you can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
I am absolutely doing so, sir.
As I was climbing down again, I'm like, Igor, you're doing a great job. You're just keeping its attention. You're doing
Do not
real
worry.
good.
You see the claws grip over the edge as the snake comes over the fight.
I reckon I used to
Igor?
do this all the time. Stabs.
Okay. And it winces as it's coming down, but it's still gonna try and bite you.
Igor?
That's a 25. 15. Sorry, not 25. Sorry.
15 still does hit.
That's good. I like that. This is a boss fight. I gotta get one of you down. That's an 11. You're.
Yeah,
11
I only
damage.
had 5 hit points.
Yeah, I knew. So, our satyr goes down.
Well, shit.
Harpies are dead, so it is now Ukrit's turn. Ukrit, you just saw this thing as Sparks scrambled down the side and looked back up to give encouraging words to Igor. The wyvern head follows and bites him and then lets him drop.
And you! The way you've been treating your girlfriends here, they've gone all loco. You must be abusive to them. This is unnatural. We were just, they had no idea the civilization they could have had. They were so intrigued by it. I don't know what kind of rock you've been making them live under, but you're abusive. I point my finger at him, you need to stop. And every time I do a finger wag, another magic missile pops out. I think that's 1d4 plus 1 per missile, right?
I
Yes.
believe so. Yep.
All right.
8.
So that is only 8 damage as a
So-
magic missile.
These magic missiles just pound into the side of him as you're pointing them, berating him, and he's just rearing back. He doesn't seem to understand what you're saying, but you're saying something to him.
Oh, it's only comprehend language, not speak language. Okay.
Igor. Unless you have bonus action to crit.
No, I'll just walk 5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. That's it.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to, is he looking really messed up?
Give me a perception. I'll tell you how messed up he looks, depending on your roll.
15?
15. He's not looking great. Like he's gonna take a few more hits, but I mean he's getting there.
Okay, never mind then. I was gonna try to do something epic, but I don't think it's ready yet. I'm going to just. Our friend is down, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'll come down here. Oops. I only have 15 feet of movement, though. Shit. I can't even.
I mean,
get
just
to you
attack
yet.
him.
I'll move
Hit him then.
5 down, and then I'll hit him with the pike.
That's right. You got range on that pike.
Yeah,
That hits.
Ooh.
it's got reach. 14. Ooh.
14.
Ooh.
That's a huge hit. Like as soon as you stab into this thing's haunch, it just roars and wheels around to face you because that hurt.
Yes, that is right. Look this way.
All right, that is Mayapple. You can
Um,
see this thing now, by the way. It's like it's not leaning over the edge
Yeah.
anymore, but it's still got its claws and stuff forward. So, and you're taller.
So if I move here, could I hit it?
Yes, you can hit it with a sword if you're there.
Okay, I will bonus action Hunter's Mark first.
Oh, yep, you get to move that.
Move that over, and then Great Sword.
That hits.
Mm.
Ooh.
So 11 plus 1 more for Hunter's Mark.
Mayapple, how do you end this wyvern?
Nice.
All right, she's like, she pulls out the sword. She's like, all right, you shouldn't have taken down the little one, and she just slashes across its throat.
Yeah, like its throat is still, because it's got such a long snake-like neck, its throat's still hanging out there. You just slash across it, and you can, as it roars, trying to roar, it's like, because the breath is coming out of where you slashed it, and it falls down into the pool and crashes down into it. And, like, it's mostly underwater at this point. You can't see it anymore. And that is the end of that fight.
Well, you still got to roll
believe
that
we
death
have,
save, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sparks gets 1 death save. We gotta do this stuff.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Good. He's good.
Good. It's all fine.
I'm gonna use this music here because I didn't have a backup to the end of this where there's no heart singing.
I'm gonna
Here you
just
go.
start going into the cave.
Okay.
Search the cave.
Yeah, it'd be you, Kristen. You have 1 save. Do an investigation. I mean, it's kind of dark in here, but I think Leonas have night vision, don't they?
I believe I
Oh shit! I didn't mean to move yet.
do have dark vision. Yep.
Yep. You do an investigate. You can go over and heal him if you'd like.
Sweet.
Igor.
Yeah. Igor. He walks
25,
over.
nat 20.
Plus,
Start digging through his stuff.
Nat 20.
he'll plop you for 5 healing.
Thank you.
Five.
What kind
He,
of
like-
home are you raising these
You're, like,
people in?
Unconscious, but like he kind of grabs your hand and he lays on hands you while pulling you up. So like by the time you're like coming back to consciousness, you're like in the middle of like being pulled up. Probably feels weird, but
Realize
We
it
won,
feels really
right?
good to hold his hand.
yes, we did.
Yeah, so I'm
Good.
searching for like personal belongings just to see what kind of like shitty living situation he's been putting them through. See if he's got any children so I can put them in, custody.
So, as you walk in, you see there. First off, skeletons are strewn from the outside of the cave all the way to the inside. There's just skeletons everywhere.
Oh, not
There's
one
a
for
couple-
decorating.
There's like a couple of roosts in there where you could assume the harpies would be sitting when they are inside the cave, like resting for the night. And there's also against the wall, chained to the wall, is a long, rusted metal chain with a giant manacle at the end of it. You can assume was around the wyvern's neck at one point to keep it in there.
Ooh.
You also find 39 silver pieces strewn about these skeletons. You find 7 turquoise stones, which have different symbols carved into them. They're about 25 gold each. You have a potion of climbing, which I'm just going to give you because you're a wizard, you know. And there's also a spell scroll there.
Ooh.
Which I believe you can read because you are a wizard. So this is the spell scroll of sleep.
Ooh.
You also find at the back of the cave a clutch of eggs.
A clutch of eggs.
And
Okay,
they
so I
are
start
smaller,
gathering
so they're
that
not
stuff.
wyvern eggs. You can assume these are harpy eggs.
Oh, okay. So I start putting the stuff inside my toga, then I go up and I grab the collection of eggs. How many eggs are there?
There are 4.
4. I grab all 4.
Okay.
All right, Papa Ukrit's here. Don't worry. We'll raise you in a very good civilized world, and you'll get a good education, much like I did. And I start walking out with these eggs.
Everybody else, we just pulled Sparks up and informed him of the victory. Anything else you're doing?
I
I'm
just
going to go back down because this is difficult terrain for me. She's not having it.
I'll go toward the cave.
Okay. Yeah, you see Ukrit coming out. He seems to be talking to his pouch or wherever he put his eggs. I'm not sure.
I'm basically to the egg. I'm just like holding them.
Did you
Like,
find?
don't
Oh,
worry.
you're holding them.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Just-
found what we come here for.
Yes, we have come to liberate these 4 children of their terrible parentage.
Yes, and perhaps
Raise
use one
much-
in ancient
Much
ritual.
like... Oh, I guess.
Pick
Seems a bit
your
of a
least
waste
favorite.
of their future. Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, this one's got a weird spot on it. We'll do that one. Alright. Otherwise, I've got Heather, Janie,
I'm writing these
and
names.
Oosterblop. Alright, and you can have ugly old Megan.
Oh, you
Megan.
should not name it. Do not get attached.
Oh, it's Megan, all right. You can tell. Look at it.
It does actually kind of look
Screams
like a
Megan.
Megan. Yes, I see it.
Apologies to anyone named Megan.
All right, let's climb down.
And unless you have anything else to do, that will be the end of our session.
Woo! That was a good
great.
session.
That was good. That was fun.
Yeah.
Little peek behind the DM screen. I had a backup HP pool for that wyvern if it was getting too rough. You guys took down a full wyvern. I didn't nerf it.
It was actually a wyvern too.
Nice.
Like I just
Yeah,
was
it was
like,
actually a
so
wyvern.
it looks like a feathered wyvern.
Yeah, it's Harpy's pet dragon essentially.
Nice, Harpy's pet dragon. I like it.
Oh,
That's what I was
thank you.
picturing
I
in my
like
head.
that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I pictured too.
Yeah, so it was a full wyvern, and I mixed the blood toll harpies from Theros with normal harpies, so it made them harder. So this was a harder fight than it was supposed to be, and
Oh,
you guys
that's
took
funny.
it.
Yeah, because Mayapple just javelins the shit out of them.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
harpies are very
2 of
strong.
them?
They are very strong,
Yeah.
but if they have you charmed, they can kick your ass. So
Yeah. Well, I kicked its ass
Igor is
So,
very
I was
wise.
charmed.
that
for
one,
most of this.
and that one, and
Nice.
and you final blow the wyvern.
That's
too.
awesome.
That was very good
complete
session,
opposite
guys.
of free.
Behind the
Doesn't,
scenes,
like,
I'm at
kill
1 HP.
anything.
I consider
What?
killing, but I magic missile.
He's at 1 HP. That harpy was kicking his ass.
Oh yeah.
So thank you
Oh,
everybody
man.
for all the support you showed today. Tons of support. Thank you so much. I counted the $10 as 2 subs, so I think we're at 0 again. I'm not sure. No, wait, we got another one from Artemis, so we're at 1. So next time we start at 1, guys. So So yeah,
Awesome.
thank you so much for joining us. I believe we're raiding Chaotic Calling, it looks like.
Yes, we are.
So,
So,
be
guys-
sure to keep the support running over there. Grizz, if you want to say anything before we head out.
Oh no, I was just gonna say join the raid. Go say hi to these guys. They're cool, and we'll see you on Friday for Fandelver.
Fandelva. Bye, guys.
Fan.
Bye, y'all.